Yeah.
Wait.
Southside.
The wrong game. What is this? What is happening? Not this one.
Coming up next on BBC Two, it's the Brad Woto stream, but first, it's time for what picture has Bradley drawn onto a piece of paper?
I have to draw something. Alright, I did it. I drew it. Fucking Christ. Jesus Christ. What he drew. What'd I draw? It's done. I forgot that I actually have this time and I could have drawn more. Alright, is it the Mona Lisa? Is it Venom? Link in the shop. Bar. Watermelon. A perfect circle with dent. A French jewel wielding baguette. A king. What has he drawn? A piece of paper for you people today. Let's give him a little bit of detail now. We've got time to work on the detail. We've got time. We've got more time than we thought we had. Because you obviously fucked everything up. What did I draw? Finished. Job done. Today's episode is brought to you by Wax Steven, Mr. Kip Kip, and The Power of Love. You guys think I drew a king? There's no evidence to say he's not a king, but it doesn't look like it. It was in fact a goblin. Didn't have time to draw anything else. Incredibly underprepared. This is not a song that I'm allowed to listen to on stream. This is Signs by Creed. Alright. Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. Today we're going to play Oblivion. I think I need to go to bed. What's happening to me? I got discombobulated. Oh, my arms hurt. My chest, my ear hurts. What's that called? Chest? It's the top though. My collarbone is there. What is this? What is this part called? Parts of a chest muscle. Parts of a chest muscle. Clavicular. Pectoralis. My next D&D character. Clavicular pectoralis, at your service. My name is Clavicular pectoralis. First of his name. This bit. This muscle. I guess I did that yesterday. Didn't realize I did, but it makes sense now that I think about what I did, so yeah, you know. I've never had a good chest. It'd be nice to have a nice big fucking, like, Jason Momoa set of tits, you know? It would be nice. Hey Marley, thank you so much for the 53-month subscription. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I've used all my energy, man. Look, listen. I had to go out. I just got home. I've been talking to someone for 2 hours. Okay? I can't talk to someone for 2 hours and then do a stream. I don't have that kind of social energy power anymore. I don't have this sort of strength. I also went to a pub last night with Liam and then watched a movie with PB. I haven't stopped. It's just been social time. It's been nothing but social time. Made PB laugh yesterday. Did she mention the wand thing? No. What did you do, Gary? What have you done? What have you done, Gary? What have you done? Are you trying to die? A social butterfly spreading its wings. What movie? Let's see if you can guess what movie it was. Unchechio guesses. Venom. Pacific Rim. Someone was asking about the type of stick she was using, and before she answered I type, she went to bad budget Hogwarts. Mikey. Romulus. That's it. No one knows any other movies. Incredible. Alright, which one of these movies was it? If you guess it right, I'll tell you what movie we watched. Rouge 1. Sinners. Where is everybody? What's happening? Is everyone outside because it's warm? Apparently it's 27 degrees out right now, but it doesn't feel like it. I guess because there's wind and breeze. There is wind and breeze. Gary says, I'm here. I know, Gary, I've been talking to you. Wish I had D&D today. Oh, fuck. You don't have any D&D today? What's even the point of being alive, you know? You don't have a D&D game or two every single day of the week. It's genuinely impressive how many games of D&D you're in, Gary. I've lost power and internet for 30 hours. Jesus, are you in Spain? The one day that Gary doesn't have D&D. Biblical sadness, yeah. Was it Alien Romulus? Do you think... You guys are... What is wrong with you? You don't have like... What is this? What type of awareness is this that you lack? You think I watched half of Alien Romulus and then called PB and was like, hey, do you want to watch the back end of Alien Romulus? He's like, yeah, I'd love to. That sounds so great. I mean, what a piece of shit. You guys think I'm such an asshole, don't you? No, it wasn't Alien Romulus. It was none of those movies. You guessed it wrong. So, I'm not telling you. We may have a special guest drop in from PB today. So, remind me. We'll do movie review if that happens. So, stay tuned. That'll keep you all here, won't it? That'll keep you all here. It was Jurassic Park. He's so confident. Why are you so confident it was Jurassic Park? Are you there? How did you know? He's been literally laying under my bed. Comes out, crawls around.
Watching a movie, is it? Jurassic Park, good choice.
A skitter. Skitter-san, they call him. Finally started Andor. I like it. The first season of Andor? Yeah. Great. I watched an episode of Andor this morning. I woke up and I woke up and I looked at the time and it was like an hour earlier than I wanted to wake up, and I was like, I should try and go back to sleep. I rolled over and there was a boat that was just, I don't know what it was doing actually, but it was every 2 minutes it was going a foghorn. You know the boats that have a boat horn? And I was like, okay, a boat made a noise. Great, got it. And then 2 minutes later, I was laying there. I was like, I'm going to sleep now. And I was like, okay, yeah, it works. I cannot. Someone who's into boats, one of you has to be into boats. Why is this happening? It's clearly the same boat. Once, I get it. Twice, oh, you're doing some sort of you're just testing it. You know, it's going through, it's being, I don't know what the word, renovated. And then 2 minutes later, hey, what are you doing? There's literally no reason for the boat to be pressing its horn 3 times. There isn't. Once, it's foggy. Actually, I woke up. Was anyone in London this morning? Hey, what was that? It was like the sky's textures hadn't loaded in on the simulation. It was... it confused me so much. I opened my curtains and it was just white outside. Confused the shit out of me. But why is it going off 3 times? Or more. It went off for ages and I just got up. I was like, this is so annoying. Because you know when you tune into a sound and now that's all you can... So I guess it was actually a foghorn being used in fog, but also, you know, you're clearly stationary. What's going on? I don't understand. Super annoying. No, second season. Kind of wish I'd rewatched the first. Nah, you don't need to rewatch the first one. Also, watch one of those. Why don't you just do what I do? Go on YouTube and watch a recap. If you're like, I feel like I can't remember it that well. They recaps for everything. It's the best use of YouTube now, in my opinion. New season of something's coming out, 10-minute recap video. Perfect. Chuck it on while you're making dinner. Sit down with dinner, watch an episode of Andor. I'll be honest, they have been speaking about stuff. The episode I watched this morning was episode 4. And they were talking about something and it seemed really important. I have no idea what they were referencing. I don't know if it was something that happened in this season or something that happened last season. I don't know what the fuck they were talking about. But I was like, oh, maybe I should have watched a recap. Also, I agree. 3 episodes a week is too much. I can't keep up. I mean, I can keep up, but it's like I don't watch them all at once. I've been a bit busy, and also a lot of, because I've been playing Dragon Age and I'm actually wanting to play it. The time where I would normally maybe watch a movie or binge a TV show or something, I've been playing Dragon Age instead. I was actually playing it. I played it last night, and I put it on and started a mission and was like, this will just be, I did a side quest. I was like, okay, I've got time before I go to bed to like maybe do like a side quest or something, and then I'll like turn it off and like wind down, maybe I'll watch something. And oh, you know what? I watched an episode of Andor last night, so this must be episode 5 I'm on. Anyway, so I put on a side quest.
Side quest.
And it was a side quest that took me on a 5-stage boss battle, and I was there for about 45 minutes longer than I wanted to be, and I was like falling asleep trying to play the game. The worst. You know? When you're in that. Hey, Brad, what? No one gives a shit. Okay. Fuck. Fine. What do you want to talk about? You brought up Andor. I wasn't even going to talk about it.
We were talking about Dragon Age.
What do you want to talk about then? We're just in a shit marriage now, aren't we, chat?
Fine, let's talk about what you want to talk about then. What do you want to talk about?
My body aches. My body physically aches. Because when I work out, I can only work out my upper body, and it means I don't get a break. So now my upper body is basically just, I think, damaged. I think I'm just doing repetitive strain injury instead of actually working out. That's called being a man. You wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand, I guess. Bunch of pussies and girls in here. That's all you are. Bunch of pussies and girls. What are you? Which one are you? A pussy or a girl? Huh? That Team America speech where he's like, in this world, you're either a dick, an asshole, or a pussy. And dicks can fuck pussies and assholes. But pussies are only an inch away from an asshole. But sometimes shit from the asshole gets in the pussy and makes him an asshole too. Or whatever the fuck that speech is. Hey, Braid, what? No one cares about anything you are saying. Do you even know what I'm talking about? You remember in Team America when he gives that speech? The fuck is happening in here? Where's Lux? Get the gun, Lux. Lux, get the gun. Get the gat. We can discuss the use of Gatling guns in Andor. No, we can't. And you know we can't. So don't start this shit. With me. It's bloody early afternoon and it's a Thursday. Which means there's a 50-50 chance that Wax Steven's going to show up and make me stay up till midnight. To conserve our energy. The old man could appear at any moment. How well are you dodging Expedition 33 spoilers so far? I've seen nothing about it other than the main character looks like Robert Pattinson. And the discussion that seems to be happening around that. And everyone's being like,
oh, is he gonna sue them like Elliot Page dad?
And I've also seen people saying, the only other thing I saw was people saying that they hate that it's turn-based. but I don't think that's going to be something that I will hate, because that sounds like people that play FIFA or Elden Ring saying that, so that's all good. That's it. That is it. It is 10% off. Ooh! Fuck you, dude. What do you want me to buy it and not play it? When am I going to play it, huh? If I'm going to play it, I'm playing it on Tuesdays, and Plumrug's going to take his own life. I first saw that movie when my parent rented Grand's flat to some friend, Dowther. Let me read it again, Gary. I'm sorry, I mispronounced everything that you were typing. I first saw that movie when my parent rented Grand's flat to some friend Dowther. Friend Dowther! And they had left the flat a mess when we came to use the flat, and they had Thais' big pile of DVDs that Team America was in. This is a crazy story, Gary. Why is everyone using Grand's flat? Why is your Gran watching Team America? That's the most Scottish Gran thing I've ever heard. Fucking Gary! Put a DVD on!
Shut your fucking mouth, Gran! I'm trying to count my D4s.
After you beat Dragon Age, I have given up on stream turn-based games. So angry with me. I'm going to play the beginning of Expedition 33 on stream so that you can see me react to it, because I think people were curious about how I'm going to react to the game, because I guess it's basically a Final Fantasy game. But I can't imagine that I'm going to be allowed to play the entire thing before everyone turns it off. I'd be surprised if anyone even fucking tunes in for the first day of it. If you ain't watching Spider-Man 2, you ain't watching that, you know. They were a friend of dad or mum, and their Dather was a student at the time. Daughter is a bullshit word though, Gary. You're spelling it wrong every time. And do you know what, Gary? It ain't your fault. The way they spell daughter is absolutely stupid. And your spellings are better. They should call it, they should just be spelled like that. It should be spelled D-O-R-T-E-R. Anyone watching some Star Wars on May the 4th? Unchechio. What are you watching on May the 4th? Unchechio. Only Unchechio may answer this question. What Star Wars are you watching on May the 4th? I would like to know. I would like to know. Tell me. You are scoring points. Points will be allotted based on your choice. Based on your choice. Spelljammer is pretty Star Wars. Gary. Pod race. What is happening in this chat room? Conchecho, what Star Wars are you going to be watching on May the 4th? Pod race! We are going to be pod race! You're going to watch Phantom Menace? Bold choice. You know, I'm going to give you points for it in Chechio. I'm going to give you points for it. I'll join you. I'll watch Phantom Menace. Deathless. Gonna be watching Deathless. Is it on the May the 4th? Oh, Greg's gutted. Greg's gutted he's got to be in Deathless when he wants to be watching Phantom Menace. He wants to be watching Clone Wars Season 3, Episode 7. Let's find out what that was. Clone Wars Season 3, Episode 7. Oh, it's good. It's called Assassin. What is that one? Can be a Ventress episode. Assassin episode. Assassin is the 7th episode of Star Wars The Clone Wars. Oh, it's a Padme episode. Tasked to protect Senator Padme Amidala during a political mission to Alderaan, Ahsoka Tano is plagued by recurring visions of the recently deceased bounty hunter Aura Singh. Unable to clear her mind, Ahsoka worries that the stress of the conflict is finally getting to her until her visions are prophetic. Padme narrowly avoids death when Aura Singh attempts to assassinate her. Together, Padme and Ahsoka trap the hunter, and Ahsoka delivers the true villain behind the plot to kill Padme, the incarcerated gangster, Zero the Hutt. Is it him? No, it's not him. This guy's which Hutt is showing up in the next movie, and it's played by that beautiful man? They announced. The guy in the bear. Rotter the Hutt. Oh, it's the baby. The guy from the bear is playing this Hutt in the next movie. There he is. Yeah. They got him to play it. How random is that? Oh, it's in the Mandalorian movie. Hi, Atlantos01. The most expensive Hutt. Imagine it was John Bernthal. John Bernthal can only play a bounty hunter. Like you could never sell me on him being a Jedi or something. Hello there. General Kenobi. Could have cost him anyone. It's a Hutt. The weird little baby Hutt that Ahsoka carries around. John Bernthal is Ray Skywalker. Huh? No, you're not. What? That's my name now. I've changed it. Do your chain codes match? I guess there wouldn't be any. Chain codes are probably gone, aren't they? Are they gone after Death Star 2 blows up? I don't know. I just don't know. Alright. Hey, Braid. What? No one gives a fuck about anything you're saying.
They call me savior, but I don't recall what I lost behind these crumbling walls. Every gate a mirror to the soul, and I'm losing all control. 불타는 하늘 문이 열려 운명의 불꽃 날 감싸줘. Big Willie 절망 속에 빛이 돼. Thrill to be a zero dildo. 끝없는 밤을 지나가. There's a crown no king can wear too long.
That's right. P-E-N-S. It's time to continue playing The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. I've got 3 hours in the game. We started playing it last week. And I don't remember anything. I think we made Chad Cat or something like that. Vibe with Cam Nick has arrived. Alright, we can vibe with you. Vibe with him now. Thanks for the raid. Welcome in. Just starting the game. The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. It's weird that they use the Skyrim song though, isn't it? Don't you think it's weird that they like use the Skyrim song for this? Like, why would they do that? Continue game. Continue from last save. I honestly genuinely have no memory of last week. I don't know what we did. I feel like I made a cat character. Chad Cat. There he is. What a beast. Oh yeah, and then we came in here, we went to hell, we went to, sorry, it's not called, actually, it's not called hell. Did you look at the cover of the game when you bought it from CX? It's actually pronounced Oblivion, and in this game, the definite, it's actually, hell is actually known as Oblivion. So, alright, sorry, you're right. I apologize, everyone. Altar of the Nine, activate it. You've already received your blessing this day. Alright, well. Guess I'll go fuck myself. Gods have got limited blessings. They're like, huh, whoa, one at a time. Greedy. Thank you, brother. Have a good stream. After I finish Expedition 33, I'm going to start my Oblivion journey. Oh, I'm jealous. You get to play that on stream. God damn it. They won't let me play it. Expedition 33. They won't let me play it. They won't let me. Where am I going? What's the quest? There it is, quest. Hey Brad, click on the word that says quest. Absolutely mentally inept. I need to accompany Savli and Matthias to the gates of Castle Kvothe. Alright. I love the Elder Scrolls is back all of a sudden. Yeah, because they released this, the remaster. What did you think happened? Everyone just randomly decided to start playing Elder Scrolls Oblivion. As Yoda once said, do or do not, there is no try. I would like Gary to record his best impression of Yoda and send it to us. Oh, like Yoda said, I said if I can do or do not, you bastard, there is no try. You wee bastard, you pure shite. Where did he go out here? Where's this bastard gone? Does the red marker not send me to my quest? Is the red marker my current quest? That thing? Where is the little shit? In here? Is there a fucking character? It's not him here, is it? That's Beric Inian.
I'm just lucky to be alive.
Right. I'll kill you where you stand. Are they in here? I'm sorry, is there anyone in the chat room? Is the red mark... You know what? I'll figure it out myself. There There was a while, cause of you, my brain would just randomly go, "You're a bastard, Jon Snow. You'll always be a bastard." I think it's a good way to get yourself into a Northern English accent. As an anchor, you know. "You're a bastard, Snow. You'll always be a bastard." For me, it's up to Toppert Road. If I say up to Toppert Road, I can do Northern accent a little bit. If I can try and stay in that pocket. Can't hear it in my brain, which means I can't do it. Mimicry, Kinku ability. Up to Toppert Oblivion. Have you got bow and arrow, or what? Where's this bastard Savlian? Where is he? What's his name? Savlian Matthias? I can't do it. I haven't got it in me today. For whatever reason. No one in here. Dude, I swear to God, the amount of... I can't handle it. I can't handle it, even after all these years. The way people will backseat the ever-living fuck out of everything I do until the very moment I genuinely ask one question and would like an answer. And everyone who, you know, 5 minutes ago was the absolute fucking knowledge. The meme of the guy whose brain is like coming out of his head and folded over down his back. They know everything about Oblivion. They've got 7,000 hours. It's the only game I've played for 3 years. There isn't anything I don't know about it. And then I go, does the red marker lead to the quest? Dead silence. Fucking dead silence.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
For real, what is that? How is that possible? That it happens 100% of the time. They did run off though, didn't they? I guess we'll just go down to the town, see if they're down there. Where's these boys gone? Also, my throat hurts so badly and I wish I hadn't shouted like that. I completely forgot. Don't use my mouth. Hey Brad, stop using your mouth. What that mouth do, boy? Tell me what that mouth do, boy. Hey boy. Hey boy. Hey boy, what that mouth do, boy? Microphone actually tastes really bad, by the way. Every time I put it in my mouth, it tastes worse than the time before. Why? Because I keep putting my mouth over it, and then the bacteria from my mouth probably begins creating life in the microphone, and then a month later I do it again. You stress me out to the point where I have to consume the microphone, and there's probably filth in it. It's probably a whole ecosystem living in this microphone. I put it in my mouth again. So every time you guys piss me off and I'm forced to get to the point where I have to consume the microphone, you're trying to kill me, basically. It's an attempt on my life. It's an attempt on my life, and you should honestly be punished for it. I'm not going to be that guy who lies and ruins everything for a different reason. Well, I mean, you are in the top 10 most annoying people in here. Do you know what? You know what's such a shame is that you're not.
I have to start over from nothing.
Everyone at the same volume, no matter about proximity. Walking into a town in Wild RP and people don't know how to fucking do the proximity thing.
Smell, really. Smoke and fire.
Walking into a town in Wild RP, but everyone is in shout mode because everyone's an attention-seeking little fucking whore. I'm gonna sleep in here. I don't care whose bedroom it is. It's 1 AM. We'll sleep for 6 hours. I will only travel during daytime because I heard the wolf and it made me scared. Okay, I'm a cat. I'm afraid of dogs. Oh! You have ascended to level 2. You realize that all your life you have been coasting along as if you were in a dream. Suddenly, facing the trials of the last few days, you have come. alive. 3 attributes to increase. Chad cat. Chad cat. Chad cat. Oh, I can do more of them? What's happening? Oh, that's the maximum I can do. Strength. Endurance. Willpower. What's willpower do? Is that magic? I'm gonna throw up. How fast your mana regens? Pfft. Agility it is. The power of Chad Cat grows stronger. Chad Krat,
I'm just like
my brother. It's been too long. Something's in the road ahead, isn't it? What is that? A mountain lion? A mountain lion. Oh, it's a wolf. Of course it is. Annihilated this little post. Do your best, Patrick Stewart, lol. Why don't you send me $150? How about you do that? Sure, alright. You send me $150, I'll do whatever impression you want. It's on the way, but my dollars are worth less than yours. Just send me $150. It's really, that's it. $150. I don't care which type of dollars. He's desperately trying to exchange currency into whatever the cheapest, like, you know, Papua New Guinea dollars or something. 150 Papua New Guinea dollars are worth £3.50.
Yeah, take that.
Bro, you got absolutely fucking thrown about. We'll have all that, won't we? We'll have all that, won't we? Oh, we'll have a look. We'll have a look. It makes me laugh, the Fiat 500 meme. Have you seen that? Where it's like, if you see a Fiat 500 driving along, he's done it. Is that $150? Where is that $150 in the world? I'll allow it. This is my best Patrick Stewart. Engage. Dead on. Dead on! You're welcome. It's dead on. Another dog to kill. We're going dog hunting today. We're gonna kill as many goddamn dogs in this game as we can on account of the fact that that's what the developers want us to do. And you can't tell me no different on account of the fact that they're game developers. And what do game developers love more than anything else in this life, in this world? More than money? More than their own children? Killing dogs. I love it. Mm-hmm. They love it. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Bro, I made some cookies last night with those chocolate chips, and I tell you what, perfect. I didn't know, I thought they were going to be too small. Not at all. And it just goes to show you, ladies, size doesn't matter. Alright? And you fucking remember that. What the fuck is this? What are you doing? Are you attacking me? Is some of the fucking goblin? What's happening? Who is that guy? Where'd he come from? He's back. He's got a fucking axe. Oh, he got absolute. Oh no, I thought he died. Oh, I'm gonna get fucking smashed. How do I eat food again? Healing pots. Shit. Potion of healing. And some venison. And a tomato. Is it enough? No. Can you headshot? Oh, bruv. Oh, it took the goblin away by killing him. Beautiful. Who are you? What did I do to you, conjurer? He looks very peaceful, doesn't he? In death. There is a great peace to death. I got my healing potion back. Who was that guy? He came running over the mountain and dropped a goblin off and left. He'll be coming around the mountain when he comes. He'll be coming around the mountain when he comes. Oh, he'll be coming around the mountain, dropping off a goblin and fucking off for where he came from. This is a troll camp, apparently. Just can't look. Troll camp, troll candle camp. What is this though? Is this like in Skyrim where I get a little boon from touching this? Yeah, Jode stone. No stars shine upon the Doomstone. It is not pronounced Jode, it is Yoda. Oh, it's Yoda. Yoda stone it is. He was known as the Gobfather. You come to me on the day of my goblin's wedding. Summons up a goblin. Troll candle camp discovered. This wasn't where I came from. No. I ain't want to sleep, mate. I'm trying to fucking rob the place before the bloke comes back. There's a smoke hole cave over here. There's something outside of it. I saw it. What is that? A bear? Probably going to get absolutely annihilated by a bear, am I? 100 men versus a bear.
Absolutely no contest.
I'll be able to take a bear on by myself, I reckon. Oh, was it just a deer I saw? It just didn't load in. Come to me, little deer. Time to die. Ah, there's a fucking whole city over here, bro. Look at that. What the fuck? Athletics increased to 41 at the Yodestone. Alright, what's this first? This is the fun thing about these games, is the part where you just like wander and you see some random shit and you're like, what is that? What is that? I don't know if I need any of this stuff, but I'm going to take it just for now. Nothing else. I might be able to sell it. It normally doesn't weigh much, does it? I've never played Oblivion, by the way. If you're like watching this, like, what is he doing? Why doesn't he know exactly what to do? I've only played Skyrim. Honor the nine and do your duty. Pray at my chapel altars to receive my blessings. I'll pray at any altar if I actually get something back, you know? Unlike the real world. In the real world, you're like, I'm going to pray to insert God. And guess what happens? Absolutely nothing. Whereas if I prayed and was immediately... If I was like this.
I'm so tired and weak. I got so much stuff to get done today.
And then I went over to an altar and went, oh no, 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 no. And then it went, and my arms went, and I was granted a fucking little mini 24-hour buff to strength. Guess what? I'm the most religious man that was ever born. I become the 4th apostle. I don't know how many apostles there are, but I become one. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, everyone else is like getting up on Sundays early and going and praying and shit. And you don't get nothing for it. No buff. No fucking mana regen. You get nothing back. Waste of your time. And you have to pay, usually. They bring around that little bowl.
Put a coin in the bowl, go on. Church ain't got no money.
You guys are getting fucking ripped off, dude. I'm at least walking out there with a bottle of prime energy. I'm putting a pound coin in a bowl. I'm getting at least a...
Greetings to you.
I'm getting at least a can of prime energy. Delicious. Locally sourced ingredients.
Good morning.
With some delicious locally sourced ingredients available at your local supermarket. Globally. Prime energy. Grab yourself a nice can or bottle today. Pray to the prime energy. I've never had prime energy. How does it taste? How does it taste? Legitimately, let's be honest here. How does prime energy taste? Is it good? Bad? Really? What do you mean? Why though? Are you just saying... You can't say if you hate Logan or KSI or someone. You just gotta... Objectively. Ah! How do I put my weapon away? I don't know what I just did. How do I put my weapon away? I can't be walking into the fucking Queen's chamber with my weapon out. Oh, crap. F. My queen, Countess Milona Umbranox.
I am Milona Umbranox, Countess of Anvil. I hope you enjoy your visit. I trust you will give us no cause to regret our hospitality to strangers.
Can I rizz her up and become king?
You can best know Anvil by walking its streets and speaking with its people. My favorite time is the harbor at sunset. The sun and sea to the west.
Write that down. That's a test. When women hit you with some shit like that, it's a test. You will be tested on this.
It's unbelievable. Right in the center of the city, nobody saw anything? Makes you wonder about the competence of the guard, if you ask me.
Furious about the attack. What about some rumors?
The Fighters Guild is recruiting again. Not a bad way to make some money, if you've got the stones for it.
Exactly what I am. I am a
Good
fighter.
day.
And I tell you what, they never neutered me at birth.
Hello.
I still have the stones. The stones. Soon I will have the gauntlet. Soon I will have the stones. And soon I will become the most powerful battle cat.
Is there no one who would stand for the Nine?
I'll stand for
Umaril
that.
is returned, as was foretold by the head of Pelennor, to the Bull of Kine in those days of old Cyrodiil.
I'm religious.
So, another one who has come to listen to the madman's rantings.
What? No, religion is real. Tell me about the chapel
This is
attack.
only the beginning. Umaril has returned as foretold by Pelinal Whitestrake
That's a good name.
in his dying breath.
You look mental, by the way. Just tell me who attacked the chapel.
Do you understand nothing? The blood speaks. I can read the ancient runes if you cannot. As uibala umarale el nada rakuva. In the alien tongue, by the eternal power of Umaril, the mortal gods shall be cast down. A curse upon Umaril's ancient foes, and a threat.
So how do we stop Umaril?
Alas, Umaril cannot be stopped.
Shit.
Not without the aid of the gods, not without the Crusaders' relics, without a champion. The gods are powerless to act. But who among us is worthy to wield the divine Crusaders' weaponry?
I will quest for the relics.
You would quest for the holy panoply of Pelinal Whitestrake?
That's right.
The
I will.
legendary relics that have been sought by mighty warriors
I will.
throughout the ages? Are you a worthy knight?
I am. Yes. I am the hero Kvatch.
Well then, hail, hero of Kvatch! Let me add one more voice to the never-ending chorus of praise. I'm sure one of your many devotees will be able to guide you on your way to find the Crusaders' relics.
Tell me where they are, bruv.
The weapons and armor of Pelinal Whitestrake, Alicia's comrade, granted to him by the eight divines. He went alone into the White Gold Tower,
Where's that?
challenged the alien sorcerer King Umaril to single combat, and slew him. Alas, Umaril was not truly slain, but only cast beyond the bounds of Nirn. And now he has returned to wreak his vengeance upon the gods, as was prophesied by Pelinal himself with his dying breath. Only a true knight, wielding the holy relics of the divine Crusader, has a chance to defeat Umaril. But alas for Tamriel, the Crusader's relics have been lost for many an age. Who now can succeed in the quest for the relics, where the greatest knights of legend all failed?
Where do I go?
Are you a worthy knight?
You've been through this. Yes. I am a worthy knight.
Then I'm sure you will have no trouble finding the relics.
Fine.
on your
Fucking
belt.
shut
The
up.
weapon,
Fucking.
and who
Te-
think on this? What happened here is only the
Greetings. Can you spare a coin?
Absolutely not. Where is the Fighters Guild? And where are
Good afternoon.
the relics? There it is. Fighters Guild. Bam. Who is in charge?
How goes it?
Yeah. You? A Fighters Guild porter.
We're looking for recruits. Interested?
Got my hairline. Join the Fighters Guild.
If you're interested, see Velena Daunton in Coral, or Azan in Anvil, or Burz Grokash in Shadenhall.
I mean, Jesus Christ. Fine. Where's those
You too.
places? Where the hell did he even just say? Where did he even say? He said Coral, didn't he? We teleport there.
And I'm coming.
Could it be? I've landed right next to... No, this is a stable.
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Where is the relics? 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 Where is the relics
Goodbye. Be seeing you.
Oh! Absolute god mode. You'd think I've been playing this for hundreds of hours on 3 hours.
Hello.
Mordrin. Do you work here, Mordrin?
You're not afraid of trouble, are you?
A vampire.
You'd like the Fighters Guild.
I'd like to join the Fighters Guild.
If you're interested, see Velena Daunton.
Velena.
Be seeing you.
Good evening.
Where is Velena?
Greetings. How may I help you? Are you perhaps interested in joining the Fighters Guild?
I'd like to join the Fighters Guild.
The Fighters Guild is always looking for new members. If you've got a clean record and don't have a bounty on your head, we may be able to use you. Are you interested in joining?
Yes, sign me up.
Excellent. You are now an associate in the Fighters Guild. You should report to either Azan in Anvil or Burrs Grokash in Shadenel for contracts.
Why did I come to you then? Where Anvil?
Good day.
Anvil. Anvil does not exist. Oh, back to this fucking guy. He was getting stressed. He was pressed that I was doing some untoward business with the Fighters Guild leader. What a runaround. Welcome to the Brotherhood of Steel. It's a mage guild. I read it too late. Get me away from these pussies. If you play a mage in any game, you're a pussy. Straight up. Can't argue with that. You can try, but you can't argue with that.
How are you?
Are you who I
I'm
need to
Azan,
speak?
head of the Anvil Fighters Guild chapter,
Oh, you're
and
adorable.
advanced blunt weapons trainer.
Oh, I have a blunt weapon.
You will advance through the ranks of the Fighters Guild when you have proven your merit. As you complete contracts and fulfill your duties, you'll be promoted to the next station, accepting the associated duties and responsibilities.
My eyes are up.
Be
here,
aware,
buddy.
though, that your rank can be stripped for failure to uphold the tenets of the guild, or at the sole discretion of the guild master.
Tenets. Okay. Give me a
A
contract.
contract for you?
Yeah.
I think I've got something that suits your experience.
Let's go.
Arvina Phyllis has some problem with rats in her house.
Is this a level 1 quest? Are you serious?
Yes, rats. I'm sure she can explain it to you better than I. She lives here in Anvil. Go and talk to her. Good luck.
A kid on the bus asking if he can play with
Go
the
take
phone.
care of the rats, then talk.
I remember getting on a mega bus once, a really long time ago. And there was, I pulled up my PSP and I was playing like Crisis Core or something. And the kid came over and was like, "Can I play your PSP?" And I was like, "No, get away from me. I hate children." And his mum was across the aisle, gave me the
Greetings
most
to you.
filthy look. This kid had like sticky fingers, you know, snotty nose. I was like, this thing ain't touching my PSP, bro. Buy wet wipes, clean its hands, and then maybe. But no way, dude. Get that thing the fuck away from me. Ew. Oh, I was on the rat problem. Dead ahead. Myth in side quest. Why is it always rats? The first thing I made them fight in side quest in the character creation thing was rats. Oh my god, the rats.
Yeah.
I forget. They're all the size of Merlin. Your blunt skill have increased. Battle Cat, or whatever his name is. The quest has been completed. With nary but a cut to my own finger. Big Willie.
They call me savior, but I don't recall what I lost behind these crumbling walls. Every gate a mirror to the soul, and I'm losing all control. 불타는 하늘 문이 열려 운명의 불꽃 날 감싸줘. Big Willie 절망 속에 빛이 돼. Thrilled to be a zero dildo. 끝없는 밤을 지나가. There's a crown no king can wear too long, and a song too old to sing along. But I hear it echo through the trees, calling, crawling back to me. 불타는 하늘 문이 열려 운명의 불꽃 날 감싸줘. Big Willie 절망 속에 빛이 돼. Thrilled to be a zero dildo. 끝없는 밤을 지나가. Us.
Gave me just enough time to cut a bell pepper. Why a bell pepper? I'm hungry. I haven't got any food and I'm getting angry about it. It's actually crazy how much hungrier I get when I do just the most basic workout. I'm not like smashing it. I'm just doing the most basic workout. And I wasn't able to do it because of my knee for a little bit. And I'm back on it, and it's nuts how my body is just like hungry all the time. Food, 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 food. It's like being a teenager again. Where's he gone? Who's that? What are you doing, bruv? Why is no one wearing clothes in this? What the fuck have I signed up to?
Got my ear. Let's hear it.
How are you today?
What is happening in this place? What was the name of that bloke? Azan.
Morning.
Mojo. Mojo's a good name for a dog. Welcome to Watch Mojo.
Hello.
Get to it, rat
There he
boy.
is. Ah,
You need to help Arvina Thelis with her rat problem. What's on your mind?
I've done it.
Go take care
Oh,
of the rats.
I need to go and
Then
talk-
talk to me.
I did. What did I do?
Hello.
Good to see you.
This game will not let me finish any quests, will it?
Anytime now.
Just one coin.
Am I meant to chat to her? there a secret rat? This game has gone on long enough. Right, the rats are for sure all dead.
Oh, my rats are all dead. It's too late to do any more. I won't be needing your services any longer.
What? Wait, she didn't want me to kill them? What is happening? The rat problem wasn't kill the rats? Genius shit. Just letting the player assume that a rat problem means you have to kill them.
About?
What's he gonna say? I'm gonna go up there, he's gonna be like, "You bloody idiot! You stupid fucking... What the fuck have you done?"
Tidings, citizen.
How do you do?
We just got word that you went in there and killed all her fucking rats. She needed help carrying them somewhere.
Good day. I'll need someone who's at least an apprentice for this job. Maybe you're ready for advancement?
We're good.
You've done well so far. I hereby promote you to apprentice. Good luck. Looking for more work, eh? Good. I've got a contract for you. I'd like you to go talk to Norbert Lels here in Anvil. I'm hoping you'll do better with this one than your last one. That really wasn't good.
Yeah, shut up. Toodle, even a crunch like that isn't... It's a nice crunch. The crunch is fine, it's the bit afterwards. That's a good crunch. That sounds legit as fuck. That is disgusting. The noises around it. But the crunch alone, if we can isolate just the crunch. This channel's gone on long enough.
He runs Lels Quality Merchandise here in Anvil. He's been having problems with break-ins, though, and he's hired us to put a stop to it. Take care of Lels. He needs the help.
Lels. Nice Lels.
Hi.
Remember when people used to refer to breasts as lils? She got big lils. I tried to do a John Locke. We gotta delete the VOD, man. A child. Oh, fuck. Oh, nice Lils. This is what you get when you try and be healthy. That is the problem. Like, a lot of the best stuff to eat when you're streaming is bad for you.
Sir.
Like cookies,
Nothing to
you know?
eat.
Cookies and cakes and shit like that are perfect for it. Not eating that last bit. OCD kicked in. The old Arfid kicked in. I'm actually more hungry for eating
Greetings,
that.
clanmate.
Genuinely more hungry for eating that.
With you, Elwyn Veneris is trying to sell crabs by the water recently.
Arfid like a debit card.
I avoid those things whenever I can.
Good day.
Horrible creatures.
How
So long. Bye.
Who am I after again? Is it one of these fucking guys? No.
Hello there. What's going on with you? I hear there were some goblins around here recently. Awful creatures. I avoid those things whenever I can. Horrible creatures. Safe travels. You too.
Oh, they went the same way. So awkward. Oh, pretending so badly. Oh. It's the most awkward thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Honestly, genuinely, what I believe it's like if I plucked any two people from the chat room right now, it would look like this. This is the level of awkward you are. This is what it's like when I go to like a con or something. And then I'm just stood in front of people and they start talking and they're trying to be normal. But none of you have ever literally spoken to another human in your entire lives.
Greetings! Welcome to Lel's Quality Merchandise. We have a wide range of goods to suit your needs. Oh, and perhaps you saw the sign outside? A slight mistake, you know. Bit of bad luck there. So, what can I do for you?
Right. What am I here for? Norbert Lels? Break-ins. What was the quest?
I've lost a great deal of merchandise over the last few months. I keep replacing it, but they keep stealing it. New locks on the doors be damned. They always come at night after I've gone to bed. Maybe a mage transports them inside. You can just stay in the shop overnight. Good luck. I'm going to wait at the flowing bowl until this mess is settled. I know I can trust you to keep the place safe.
That you can. Norbert Lils. Leave your wife with me.
Goodbye.
So that we can make it seem more realistic. Go ahead and leave your wife with me. Norbert Lels. Have to wait here till night time? What is the time? Fucking. When does night fall? Night falls. If the bad guys are coming, let them come. He waits. The battle cat. The strength of 1,000 men. The power of a single gorilla. More powerful than 100 humanoid men. Why is my staff glowing? Hey, it's not staff. Oh yeah, it's called Gabe's Pina. Disintegrate weapon on strike. Gabe's Pina. We have the power of Gabe's Pina in our hands. Is the quest to wait here? I've spoken to Norbert Lels, who says he has break-ins at his store almost nightly. He would like someone to stay in the store tonight to catch the crooks in the act. I wait. With Gabe's Pina at my side, there is nothing that can stop us now. My delivery has arrived. It is time.
Coming up next on BBC Two, it's the Brad Woto stream. But first, it's time for what is inside the Amazon delivery box.
Okay. It's legitimately heavy. Ugh. What is it? What in box? Job for keeper. Dumbbells. Weight set. 2, 3 kilo dumbbells. Allergies. New dishware. Ankle weights. A Dutch oven. Over. What's in there?
You sure do get lots of packages.
Whatever you're looking for, I'm sure I don't know how to find it. What is it?
You'll never take me
What's the
down.
matter? Getting tired?
Am I supposed to be impressed? Here. Oh.
Why were they They just walked past me. I had a weapon out. What's happening? I'm like trapped.
You'll never take me down.
It worked.
Do your...
I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble.
worse.
Oh. That was down to the fucking wire, that was. It was him or me with that final fucking swing. Didn't have anything on him, did they? It was. Two of these. You know how much that was? A bottle of water? You know how much that was? 2 of those. £5. It's the only reason I bought it. £5. What the fuck? Bought it. It was on a crazy deal. I was like, okay, sure. Sure. Take it. Let's try it. Tastes horrible. That's why. Cool. Great. Horrible. Don't buy water from Shepley Spring. From the Yorkshire Pennines. Shepley Spring water is drawn from the heart of the land, flowing under protected farmland area within the beautiful Yorkshire Pennines. While passing through ancient green moor rock, the water is naturally infused with minerals, giving each sip a clean, refreshing taste. That tastes like shit. Yeah, it was £5 for... What is that? 24 bottles of water. And I was like, you know what? Fine. You know what? You got me. Good deal. Fine. I love it. I love the deal. I also got it because I was like, well, 1, I don't drink enough water. 2, it's going to be hot next week. I'll buy them because there's a heat wave coming. So why not? And then they didn't arrive until the heat wave was already. They might still be on a deal. Have a look on... It's just Amazon Water, I think. Literally just the Amazon Water brand.
How do you do?
Where is he?
How goes it?
Norbert, come
Good
here.
evening. Were you able to take care of my problem with break-ins? You've gotten them? Wonderful. But their names are familiar to me.
I didn't get their names.
All of those men have worked for me. Amazing. I even trusted them to open up the shop in the mornings. I can't imagine what turned them to a life of crime. Sad. Well, here's your payment.
All right.
Take care.
See ya. Ta-ta. Selling off the contaminated water. It tastes like it. Honestly, there was also good timing. There was a guy outside my apartment block yesterday who was he was like a contractor that was here testing the water or something, and I was like, oh god, there is something wrong with the water then in my building. So it's probably a good time to be drinking bottled water for the next few days. I grabbed it, why not? It was on deal. I was buying chocolate chips and olive oil. I made a couple of weird purchases this week. Whoever's judging me for buying stuff on Amazon. Whoever you were. Plot twist. They filled those bottles of water from your tap. Can't be. Don't you see? Everything you thought was true. Everything you feared has come to pass. You paid $5 for 24 bottles of your own goddamn water. Now,
Welcome.
say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Fresh from the Thames. I just pulled it out of the water right in front of my house. Hello, Acorn Bandit.
How do you do?
You dare to show your
Hello.
face
Hi.
in this place? It was the ship warning me.
How goes it?
Where is the guy?
You choose to share your time with me? You humble me. Vigdis, Fighters Guild. Quillweave does a lot of traveling to research her books. She must have a lot of experience to share.
What are you looking at right now? My eyes are down here.
Go to it.
How are you?
Evening.
What's
Where's
new
the
with you?
guy?
They
Is
say
it late at
syndicates are
night
visit-
still? 1 a.m. I'm going to stand here for the next 8 hours.
Hello.
Is your name
Hello.
Stern the Ugly? Oh, there he is.
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
I need a contract.
I don't have anything for anyone in your rank. Check with Burrs Grokash in Shadenhall. He might have something.
Rank me up.
I'm sorry. You're not yet ready for a promotion. Keep completing contracts and take care of any assigned duties.
I'm ready, Hassan. Don't you understand? I've been training. I dealt with the rats. And I dealt with 3 bandits. Come on.
I'm sorry. You're not yet ready for
Come on, Hassan.
Keep completing contracts and take care of any assigned duties.
Alright, where do you tell me
I
to
don't
go?
have anything for anyone in your rank. Check with
Bert's
Burrs Grokash
Go
in Shadenhall.
Crash in
He might have
Chaden
something.
Hall. I can only remember one name. Don't give me 2. Bert's Grow Cash in Chaden Hall. In a psychological study conducted in the, who knows, I'm guessing 60s, maybe 70s, Miller and Miller suggested that we can only remember 7 plus or minus 2 single pieces of information at any one time. For example, a phone number that is 7 digits long, there you'd be able to remember that. Plus or minus 2, and you can hold that in your short-term memory for a little while. Anything longer than that, and you start discombobulating the entire thing. And you know what? It's exactly how my brain works. I can only remember one piece of information. Chaden Hall. What did he say? Chaden Smith. Chaden Hall. Let's pop in. Let's go crash. Let's go crash. Auto. Oh, it's auto glass. Auto glass repair. Auto glass replace. It's a British one, isn't it? From the radio. Fremont Radio. Isn't it? Oh, this is a nice place. I like this one. This is very classic looking. Looks like a fucking fable. A fable. This looks like a fable. Where's the Fighters Hall? Excuse me. Do you know where I can find the Fighters Hall? I'm looking for Butts Go Crash. In Fighters Hall. Is that his name? Let's go crash. I'll stand here for 12 full hours. Like the guy from Fight Club. What's his fucking name? What's his name? Let me in. Hello. I'm looking for Butts Go Crash. I've got something for that butt of yours to crash into, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm Bazir Grogars. I got protection from the Orem gang, so don't mess with me, or they'll fillet you real good.
Damn. You ain't who I'm after. You're a different guy altogether. And his name was Robert Paulson. 10 points to Acorn Bandit. The rest of you... actually, Annie, I'll let you have half a point for Meatloaf. I'll allow it. The only two respectable people in the entire chat room. The rest of you... suck so bad.
Oh, hello.
But you don't even know me, bro, acting like that. Machner's books. Borbus Goods and Stores. The Newlands Lodge. Straight across from the Chadenall Bridge Inn. Oh, you know these guys fucking hate each other. He did what? Put a single bedroom down to one shilling? Well, fuck, we're gonna have to match his price then, ain't we? Bastard, knew it.
Oh, hello.
What is it?
He's bad. I know it's true, but you don't have to say it out loud. Except for you, Keeper. Were you on time on Tuesday, Keeper? Did you fucking show up at all? I feel like you didn't even show up at all. Betrayed me. How dare you? But we would do anything for love. You're trying to trick me. You're trying to get me to sing. I was there early and I yelled it in chat. Oh, I didn't see it. It's too hard. It's too hard to DM and be in the chat room. Will you raise me up? Will you help me down? Will you get me right out of this God-forsaken town? Will you hose me down with holy water when I get too hot? By the way, the Amazon delivery driver dropped off the package around the time I was saying I've got Gabe's Peener in my hand. What a lovely Gabe's Peener is I'm holding in my hand, and that guy had no context whatever I was saying.
Spare a coin.
How are you?
I'll kill you if you ever ask me or anything ever
Great.
again.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
I hear all of Skyrim is under siege. The Daedra lay waste to the old holds, and there is little to do to stop it.
This is unbelievable. How can the gods let this happen?
Greetings, Khajiit.
I have no more to say to you.
Never mind then.
Legitimately how I imagine conversations between two random people from chat would go if you plucked them out of the chat room and put them in real life and put them in front of each other and was like, have a conversation with an actual human being in real life. Where's fucking Wiz Khalifa or whatever his name is? I hear it. I hear you. Nernroot. Missy Meow, thank you so much for the 31-month free subscription. I do so very much hope that you're having such a wonderful time. And a lovely Thursday. Please stop on by whenever... Please, well, feel free to stop on by whenever you like. Where is the Fighters Guild? Did I come to the wrong place? Is there not a Fighters Guild? I just have to go and see... It has to be that guy. What's your name? Macnock Grow Clubbing. Macnock Goes Clubbing.
By what right do you
McGrub.
disturb me?
Okay, their names are pretty similar, the
A
orcs.
coin for an old beggar?
Brachius the Orphan. Gangradel's house. What's this one all about? Abandoned house. I wonder if you can buy that or something. Ogash Growl Magal. Bazogrogars. I swear that was his name. Can you take me places I've never known?
Greetings.
Oh, I can do that. Oh no, now I can do.
Good morning.
Right, you're all just called God. This is the castle. It seems like a separate location. Borba's Goods. Macnar's Books. The Newlands Lodge. Well, let's have a look in here. Just, is it a pub? There might be in it somewhere. What's your name?
Oh, hello.
Derv the Romulan. What's your name? Gilbert Germain.
Hurry up before I change my mind.
You ain't the guy I'm looking for.
I don't care who you are. I ain't talking to you. You ain't from around here. So push off. Stop talking. Fight well. What's going on with you? I hear that the Nords of Skyrim have been warring with the Redoran of Morrowind. The Nords have always been protective of their territory. It's no wonder they get involved in these disputes. Goodbye. Be seeing you.
But I won't do that.
Leave me alone.
Oh no, no, I can do. Another song. Get another song in my brain, please. I can't do it.
Hello there.
I see you.
Kenobi.
Hello.
A Trenchmouth character. A sudden Trenchmouth character appears. The power of Chatcat grows stronger. Hello. I can't do it. I also have a horribly sore throat. March Rider. What is this? Tertia. Thirdborn? Perhaps. Your name?
Yeah, you're who? And why do I care exactly?
The orcs are
Yeah,
so
I don't need you, so go away, huh?
fucking
I'm
rude
asking you
here.
nice because my mom brought me up right. Leave me alone.
Man. I don't think the place I'm looking for is here. Or the person I'm looking for at all.
It's you. Hi.
Fucking hell. Articulating, celebrating, escalating once again. Listen to me articulate every single word I say. Articulating, escalating, celebrating once again. Wrong way around. Listen to me articulate every single word I say. Articulating, celebrating, escalating once again. Listen to me articulate every single word I say. Articulating, celebrating, escalating once again. Listen to me articulate every single word I say. Articulating, celebrating, escalating once again. Listen to me articulate every single word I say. Articulating, celebrating, escalating once again. Trying to go lower. Don't know how to sing. Let me go back to this town and see what that guy told me again. I'm going to print screen it.
Is it the building with the red banners outside?
Well, too late because we've come back to this town. I'll ask the bloke. It had to be done. Listen to me articulate every single word I say. What have you done? Liam's just having flashbacks to being a teenager and having to be anywhere near either me or Andrew. Singing songs at him constantly. If both of us were there, Liam had no hope. It was just fucking brutal for him.
Do you think what happened to Kvatch could happen here?
No, I'm here. I'm the hero of Kvatch. Never stopping. Never stopping, never starting, always singing at his face. Torturing a Liam and he couldn't join in because he can't hold music in his brain. Hassan doesn't sleep here, does he?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
It's always nighttime when I arrive. He arrives in the night. When the night has come and the land is
Hail
dark
and welcome, friend.
and the moon
Hail.
is the only
Hello.
light we see.
Oh, hello.
What's going on with you?
There are rumors that the Nords are attempting to capture the whole...
They're obsessed with the Nords at the moment, huh? They want me to play Skyrim, trying to get you to buy it. Why not purchase another copy of Skyrim? There you are.
I hope I can help.
Why do you say it like that?
I don't have anything for anyone in your rank. Check with Burz Grokash in Shadenhall. He might have something.
Burz Grokash. Birds grow cash. Birds grow cash in Shadenhall. I remember when we went to France once and they sang the same thing for 3 days straight. It was honestly, I think that's the worst me and Andrew ever counter echolalia at each other. Because I think both of us have echolalia. So I would say something and then he would do it. And we did it. It was Je m'appelle Claude, je m'appelle Francois. And we said that for 3 days straight. And I am not kidding when I say that we didn't stop. Partially it was because we were basically walking for 24/7. We did like a hike. All of us were on low sleep. We'd been sleeping outside. We were exhausted and we were just walking around. And it was a mantra. 3 full days. It's funny because if you just said that to someone who didn't know me and hadn't been in this stream for any amount of time, they would be like, oh, 3 whole days, and they would be like, oh, you're really annoying, they must have been doing it. And in their head they're like, they probably did it a lot. But anyone who's spent enough time in this stream knows that when Liam says if their eyes were open, they were saying it. It was literally the worst I have ever had. Echolalia. I would say it. He would say it. And we would walking around exhausted going, Je m'appelle Claude. Je m'appelle Francois. And then Andrew would say it. Je m'appelle Claude. Je m'appelle Francois. And then I'd go, God damn, I can't stop it. Je m'appelle Claude. Je m'appelle Francois. And then over there, 10 feet ahead, struggling with walking, Andrew would go, Je m'appelle Claude. Je m'appelle Francois. And Liam was in between us walking along. Oh! Ooh, by far the worst we ever did that. Coral. No, it wasn't Coral, it was Shady Hall. Wow, it was unbelievable. It was truly, like, it's actually astonishing that Liam didn't just lamp us both. Absolutely disgusting. Liam, come to my house and collect one of these bottles of water and tell me if it tastes disgusting or not. They were a $5 on Amazon. I bought 24 of them. All yours. All yours. Alright, let's wait for daytime. Which means standing here for another 13 hours. Is it dust water? I don't know what it is. It doesn't taste right though. But me and Liam would do that to him. Me and Andrew would do that to Liam all the time. We would just be singing songs to him. And it would always be like 80s power ballads and stuff.
Hello.
Right, that definitely is not his name. Burrs? That's Berzer Grow Guards. We need Bert's Grow Cash.
Go ahead.
Birds Grow Cash.
I don't know you, and I don't care to know you.
Okay. No one asked. The power ballads. It was constant. The whispers in the morning of a lover sleeping tight. Is that the words? Words?
What is it?
Yeah,
You're
we found
looking
him.
for work,
Looks like my
Pete?
Uncle Mark.
Maybe you want a contract?
I'm sorry. Is that my Uncle Mark? Yes, I want a
I
contract.
suppose I've got something for you. We need a weapons shipment delivered to Desolate Mine. That's your job.
Perfect. The Desolate Mine.
Move your ass, boot.
Did he give me the weapons? Oh yeah, he did. It's outside of town.
Hello.
Je m'appelle Meatloaf. Je m'appelle François. There was something about it. I don't know. I can't even explain. I can't even explain why
Spare a coin.
it was.
The infirm.
It was like an enchantment. Is this not the way out of town? It was like being enchanted. Like it was impossible not to say it. It doesn't even sound like. It's not like. Listen to me articulate every single word I say. You know, it's not even catchy or anything. We were just saying Je m'appelle Cloud, Je m'appelle Francois. There's no reason, and yet we couldn't stop. We could not stop saying it. It was like we had been charmed. Come on, spell. But I mean, we did spend a lot of time just sitting in Liam's. So Liam had his own apartment at 13 years old because his family are old money. I mean, we're talking old white money. Old white money, dude. So they gave him an apartment. His brother got a fucking Porsche. And Liam got an apartment. And so we would just go over there. But me and Andrew would show up and just put on a song. We wouldn't even put it on, we'd just be singing it. Couldn't stop. It's astonishing how much he put up with, legitimately. And then he would tell me songs he didn't like, and I would make sure to sing those ones. There's one thing just being annoying, but you don't mean to be. And then there's... He'd be like, oh god, this is the worst one that you sing. And it would always be like... There was one I would sing to him all the time. And it's... It was a country song. And it goes like, oh fuck, what is it called, dude? And I'd hit him with that. Do you remember that song? I'm hoping that the reason I played that is purely just to try and trigger him. Purely to try and trigger him. He called her on the road from a lonely cold hotel room just to hear her say I love you one more time. But then he heard the sound of the kids laughing in the background. He had to wipe away a tear from his eye. Little voice came on the phone and said, Daddy, when you coming home? He said the first thing that came to his mind, I'm already there. Take a look around. I'm the sunshine in your hair, and I'm the shadow on the ground. I'm the whisper in the wind. I'm your imaginary friend. And I know I'm in your prayers. Oh, I'm already there. I would put it on. I would play the whole song in its entirety and sing it to Liam. Ooh, the most annoying person on the planet. This one's going to be rough, isn't it? I gotta have a heal wounds spell. How do I cast it? I don't understand how to do this. How do I pull this wheel up in combat? I mean, it's silence from chat immediately, you know? Unbelievable. How do I cast the spell again? It's not selected, is it? Pressing every button, by the way, until it casts the spell.
Can't you settle this peacefully? Someone is being attacked.
Wait, am I not supposed to be fighting them? What's the quest? Oh, I just have to deliver weapons to them. They're weaponless. That's absolutely hilarious. Someone's been fucking murdered.
You've killed one of your Fighters Guild brothers. I'll have no more to do with you.
I was delivering the hammer. Straight to his chest.
Good that you made it. You should talk to Rihanna.
Rihanna?
You must be the reinforcement from the guild. Good. I hope you brought weapons for us. You've made it, and just in time. We've got trouble with goblins here. I'll take the bow. You give the weapons to my other two men. Bye.
Bye.
You're the one with the weapon. Good. A hammer. Excellent. Good for bashing in puny goblin skulls. Okay.
Ah, you've got the weapons. Let's talk about that weapons shipment you brought. Excellent. A blade. Fantastic. Let us take the fight to these vile creatures.
Good luck, guys.
I'm waiting.
Good luck, you all. My fellow Fighters Guild comrades. What is happening? Am I dumb? What is happening? Doesn't it... You press it when it's up? What the fuck is it? What the fuck is that? 20 gold. Oh, maybe we can reap some rewards. We'll go with them. Is the stream jabbing out? You didn't miss anything, just me being bad at lockpicking. Oh my god. Heavy master. Heavy armor master. You missed one, by the way. Lucky I was fucking here, dude. You guys suck. We're fine now. If the stream crashes, I'm not coming back. Let it be known. If the stream crashes, I'm going to make Liam finish work early and take him to the pub. Me and Liam went to the pub last night. And we get to the pub. We get a beer. We sit outside. Nice heatwave spring night by the river. Looking out over the river. And Liam goes, holds his beer up and goes, first beer of the year. And I looked at him and was like, we went to the pub like a week ago with Maya. Just, dude, being old is nuts, man. You can't remember nothing. You don't know who you are, what's going on. Just Joe Biden, dude. Joe Biden. That iron helmet's got to be better than whatever the fuck I'm wearing now, innit? Be careful not to hit the comrades. Let's see if this helmet looks better than the dog shit that I'm wearing at the moment. Oh, he's looking the part now. Oh, he's looking the part now. Look at that. Drop that shit on the fucking ground. Drop it. I don't even want to sell it. Drop it on the fucking ground. Trash. A single tear rolls down his face. Tears streaming down his face. Can you wear the rings in this game? It does nothing. Just weighs you bloody down, doesn't it? Oh, you know, Liam, you still in here? Send me that picture. Not for now. But for later. Oh, she died. Rihanna died. Shit. Are these better than what I'm wearing? What am I wearing? Chainmail boots. It's the same. The battle beast awakens. They're in better quality than mine. Let's just take them all. Better quality. Not broken. Oh my god, you look mental. Better quality, better quality. Alright, this is... What have I become? Wearing a woman's armaments, you are supposed to be the mighty battle cat. The most powerful of us all. And I find you in a goblin's mine. In a woman, wearing a woman's thong, no less. Why did you do that? He's in that fucking... It's made out of that stuff that women wear, that you're supposed to wear to the gym, but every girl now just wears everywhere. The fucking shows absolutely everything, you know, whatever those skin tight light jeggings are that every girl on the planet wears instead of wearing any clothing. Not complain. 1, wear what you want. 2, I'm completely and fully asexual at this point, so it means nothing coming from me. I just like to I'm just making observations, all right? I'm just saying, you know, I don't mean anything by it. I'm just saying, talking, just having a discussion. Anyway, it's made out of exactly that. Whatever that stuff is called. Alright, back to town. Maybe someone can fix my other armor. So I don't have to be walking around in this skin-tight chainmail. Body form chainmail.
Well met.
Wow, a nice person. Normally they're like, get your damned stinking paws off me. Stupid sexy chainmail showing every last curve on my body. Is that him? That wasn't him, was it? Jesus fucking Christ! The jump scare. Fucking God. Was that him? No, that ain't him. Drunk. Liam after half his beer last night.
I don't know you, and I don't care to know you.
Alright, fucking hell. Alright, is there a blacksmith? One of these places is a blacksmith. Oh, this is the Fighters Guild. Oh, alright, let's go in here.
Oh, hello.
Fucking hell, everyone is so weird in Oblivion.
Well met.
How are you today?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Good.
Heard any news from the other province?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Interesting.
I've heard that Hill the Tall knows a lot about alteration.
I heard he learned about alteration because he's too scared to fight.
Bye.
This is the same thing as in Skyrim where you read a book and then it gives you some points. Nope. No, it does not.
Good to see you.
Keld of the Isles. Good name. A solid name. Even better than the one I had before, bro. Even bloody better than the one I had before. Oh no, I'm over encumbered. God damn it. Well, maybe I can just put, if I put, this is my new trunk. I will keep. How do I put stuff in it? You can't do that? In this game? Aha! Where I keep stuff. And no one will ever find it hidden within the Fighters Guild in the basement. Now, where's that bloke? Whatever his name is, dude. I want to call him Wiz Khalifa, and I don't know why. When I see you again. When I see you again. You hear the sore throat kicking in. You know what you could do if you have a sore throat?
Just go away.
Not keep talking.
How are you?
What do you want? I don't have time for you.
I mean, honestly, that guy walking around just starting trouble. Walking all the way over to people, waving at them and smiling, and then they get there and he's like, what the fuck do you want? And they're like, huh? People walking into chat room. Encountering me for the first time. Is that you?
Annoying creature.
Goodbye. I don't know you, and I don't care to know you.
You are a prick. Why is this fucking guy so elusive? He's so hard to find. What's his fucking name? Birds grow cash. He was standing here before, wasn't he? Maybe if I like make an hour go by. Sometimes they magically respawn, don't they? Nope.
Afternoon.
Hello.
Where are you coming from? What are you up to behind there? What are you hiding? He was inside the guild. Hello. Liar. Absolute liar.
How do you do? Haven't you taken care of that weapon?
Where was he?
Yet?
Was he hiding?
Those weapons won't
How did I
deliver
not see him?
themselves.
I've done it. What?
Well, you got the weapons there, but there were casualties after. Do better in the future or don't come to me for work. Here's your reward.
Asshole. That wasn't my job, was it? Was my job to accompany them on the fight? Lucky I did.
Looks like it's time for a promotion. Due to your performance, I name you Journeyman of the Fighters Guild.
Let's fucking have it, son.
You're needed in Coral. Report to Velena Daunton. She's got some duties for you to take care of.
Okay, Velena Daunton.
Go to it.
In Coral.
Greetings to you.
Velena Daunton. Oh, no, I don't want to go to the castle. When I see you again.
Oh.
Hello there.
Hello there. Hold on, I have to turn your volume up. You're so quiet.
Wow. Turned me down.
Okay. There we go.
You turned me down because we were watching a movie and you were like, fucking God, this guy doesn't shut up. I'm trying to watch this film.
No, it's because I was playing games with my dad last night. So I had the volume turned down a little bit because he's like me and gets excited. Yep. That's a mind flayer, honey. So we're voting, right? Thinking. Sorry. Go ahead.
I haven't told anyone in my fucking stream why you're here.
Okay. I also haven't.
All right.
I said we were voting on something, and then all of a sudden we were in a call, so I don't think they understand what's happening.
How do we do it?
I was thinking Friday before Don't Die.
No.
And then we can just...
Insane
Why?
choice.
Why?
Out of your mind.
Why, though? Explain to me why that's insane.
Because you can't stream a game directly into a...
Well, no, because we would end earlier than that. Like, we'd start at 9. When do you normally end stream?
Like an hour-ish from now, usually, maybe a bit longer.
Yeah, exactly. So then that's 2 hours before. So we would start at 9 in the morning. Hear me out. We'd start at 9 in the morning, your normal stream time. Okay, we play. Then we raid whack. And then I can go eat food and prep before the show.
No, it's too much. It's too much in one day. It's too many things in one day to be. You can't be planning 2 things in one day.
I have to stream on Friday anyway.
Yeah,
this is much easier for me to co-stream with someone on a Friday rather than stream by myself with my own brain before I GM. That's
all right. But what if I have to GM
on Friday?
Yeah. What if I'm the one?
But you don't.
Not right now.
Mm-mm.
What if one of you gets injured again?
Okay, but that hasn't happened.
What if I'm suffering a devastating illness and I'm asked to run a show?
You're my PTSD brain now, and I have to just very gently say that hasn't happened yet, and we'll deal with that if that happens. Maybe we switch days if that happens.
But I will have to GM soon enough.
Soon enough? I don't know about that.
I don't know how.
You think?
Yeah, it won't be. I think you're crazy. I think Friday's the worst pick.
Okay, well, what are the other options?
All the days.
Give me other options.
I would pick a clean sailing day, clean air, where none of us have got nothing on.
Which is what? I can't wait for this.
It's either Monday,
hold on,
Wednesday, or Thursday.
Okay, but I am not free. Wednesday is not a clean day for me.
What are you doing Wednesday?
And neither is Thursday.
Don't pretend you have stuff to do on Wednesdays.
I do. I GM that offline game for 2 hours.
Lying.
To be fair, that's like not until later in the evening.
Made
and also on Thursdays, I now play Baldur's Gate with my dad. Which again, also isn't until later in the evening. But
these don't sound like good excuses to me.
All right. Fine.
We fell at the first hurdle. The first hurdle.
We do Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. You're streaming like a different game every day. I'm streaming through a story game right now. And I'm immediately going to be doing a puzzle game. So if we pick Wednesdays, that's like right in the middle of the stream where we just stop the story and play something else entirely, which chat is going to vote on, which could be fun, but also could be crazy.
What are you doing on a Monday?
Crazy. He's being so quiet. What do I do on a Monday?
I was trying to understand
Nothing.
the logic
Swim.
of whatever you just said.
Okay, so here's my other defense for this, is that I swim in the morning, and Friday's really the only day where I could reasonably not swim in the morning and stream at 9 in the morning for you, when your stream starts.
Oh, I just thought we'd be doing.
Because I
just figured you'd show up. When do you normally start your stream?
20 minutes ago.
What time is that? 11.
11 o'clock, yeah. But that's like you stream for 2 hours and then it's over, right? Or 1 hour.
I figured we were going to split the diff like we did before, where you.
Yes, but the only day that I can really do, I'd have to look at the swim schedule. But normally I swim from 9 to 10 in the morning, and then I'm not I'm not back in time to start streaming at 10. But there are days where I can switch watch and do the swim in the evening. And Friday seemed like a good day. Like after GMing, I just go for a swim. And then that makes sense in my brain. But I could maybe do that on Monday. No, I won't drown. But actually, Monday might be good because it's always really busy in the morning because everyone had the weekend and then they're like, I'm going to swim early in the morning and it's disgustingly busy. So I could do an evening swim on Monday. I'm okay with that.
I mean, yeah,
I'm okay with that.
It's up to you.
The only thing is I GM on Sunday, so I'm going to be brain dead and it's going to be a hard carry on Monday.
On Wednesday.
Are you okay with that? Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. All right. Well, that's fun. I'm so glad that we spent 20 minutes just figuring out which day this was going to be on.
Guys,
hey guys,
this is why it is so hard for us to get like
scheduling
4 streamers in a room to do something. You know?
Yep.
I think Friday's a disaster day to do it.
Okay.
Because also, what if at some,
what if,
I mean, all right.
Hold on. I'm not playing the appropriate music for this. Yes, go on.
Where's
my fucking wand? Where's my... Do you know what Gary called my little thing? He said it's a budget Harry Potter wand.
Yeah, I did know that.
It's like a little orange tip on it.
What do you think the first thing Gary came running in to tell me this morning was?
What?
That he told you that. Came running in. The stream...
Did he really?
The stream had been live for 1 second. Gary was there immediately.
And he was like, Brad, guess what? I said PB's wand looks like a budget Harry Potter wand.
Yep, that's exactly what he did.
Perfect. Perfect.
Whack is so pissed off with us, by the way.
I know.
He's so unbelievably angry.
Okay.
All right.
So we've decided on Monday.
I like Monday. I hate Friday.
Okay.
I hate Tuesday and I hate Sunday.
Okay.
I don't stream on Saturday, neither do you.
Nope, and I won't be. I don't care. I will not be doing that.
I don't have
I need one day where I'm not doing that.
I don't have parents, so I don't have anything to do on Thursday evenings. I could do Thursdays. Wednesdays I'll be brain dead, but I'd be fine, I think.
Yeah.
But at some point, it will be my turn to GM again
Monday.
on a Friday.
Yeah. Yep.
And
I would rather do Monday if it's not going to be Friday.
Yeah.
Because then I still have I still have to start streaming on a Friday, so then it'll at least be a bunch of days in a row for the story.
Also,
game,
it's Wax turn next. So.
Oh, way to spoil that.
They know that.
Do they?
Definitely.
I'm just being a shithead at this point.
Who else could it be?
Turn next. Well, I don't know. It could.
He hasn't done
be
shit.
you.
Been sitting around on his fat ass doing nothing. Definitely his turn. He's already spoken about it. I also feel like we've all spoken about it. But, you know.
I couldn't remember. That's why I didn't want to give it away. But so then it's definitely not your turn for a while because Wax up next.
No, but I mean, I'm just future-proofing.
Future-proofing. Okay.
You know, because
Okay.
I will wake up on a Friday and be like, oh, I'm beholden to playing this game with PB, but then also I have this other thing and I really wanted to just spend some time working on this. I don't. But with a lot of non-canon, I did like an hour before.
So here's the thought. If you wake up and that is your thought, we're not playing the game anymore.
Yeah, but that's not.
You just go, I'm not into this anymore, and we don't do it anymore.
Yeah, but it's the point is that I can't do 2 things in one day. What is that called? What's that called?
ADHD.
Yeah. If I have one thing
where it's like you've got one thing later in the day, and so it's like you can't do anything else. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And even though I would still be streaming, I have so much control over my own stream that I could just be like, I'm only streaming for an hour. I normally end early on a Friday as well, just so that I can make sure I get food and stuff before we start the stream. Because a lot of the time,
see, that would be ideal. I would just get up early on a Friday. I'd stream with you at your normal time, which is an hour earlier than my time. Do the thing, end early, do my prep, eat, do the thing, then go swimming, Huh?
Okay.
I'm kidding. I'm joking. Monday
We can
is
do
fine.
that.
No. Monday's fine. I was just teasing. Monday is 100% okay. Trust me.
Well, I also like the idea of you
The only thing I
starting
don't like
early.
about Monday is I don't want to start at 9 a.m. on a Monday after I've just GM'd late. That's the only hang up for Monday. But everything else works out because the pool is so fucking busy on a Monday and I hate it. So I'd much rather swim on a Monday evening. So yeah, Monday's fine. I'll do that.
What about Monday at 10?
I'm not doing it 10. Okay, fine. How about 9:30?
What?
So you're live for half an hour and then I just show up.
Well, you can go live at 9:30 and then we start at 10. That way you get a little bit of chat time. Do you not normally you fucking chat for half an hour at least, right?
Yep, for half an hour. And then we're really into the game that we're playing right now. This is how I gauge how into the game I am. Because if I do just chatting at the beginning of the stream for like maximum of 30 minutes and dive right into the game, I really want to be playing the game. But I know I'm losing interest in the game if the just chatting becomes like 45 minutes to an hour.
Mine's entirely based on if anyone's talking back to me when I'm talking at the beginning.
That has
my first 30 minutes
to
of a stream or whatever amount of time is just pure crowd work. For example, today, no one spoke to me for 30 straight minutes, so we started playing immediately.
Oh,
and
wow.
That's entirely what it's based on. It's where I have a meme where I just literally shout, "Hey, Braid, no one gives a shit," and then I start the game. Because I'll just be sitting there talking about Andor, and I realise no one's engaging with it. I'm just going to play a game because they fucking hate me. That's the difference between my community and yours. My community absolutely fucking hate me, and that's what they enjoy about being here.
That's not true, but okay.
And your community...
Maybe they do.
Actually
Loves
like
me.
you. I feel like they love you a bit too much, to be fair, so...
No!
Goes the other way.
They love me enough that I have started to believe that it's true.
Okay.
They're like... All right.
Oh shit, I need to
Anyway,
sneeze, and I don't think
Monday.
I can mute.
I hate
Sycophants. Hang on, sorry, I need to sneeze again. You're a cult leader.
Don't say that.
Yeah,
That's mean.
I win.
No, you don't. It's not even true.
I win.
It's just mean. Wait, what did I watch the other day where they compared... Oh, it was just this stupid video where this guy compared a musician who like got his music back from his label and started... releasing his music and giving forum links and stuff like that. He called him a cult leader. And I was like, what are you talking about? This is just like underground punk. What do you mean? People throw around that term far too easily. If I was a cult leader, I would need to be love bombing. I would totally be fine asking for money. Like so many things would be different. I'd be orcish.
Exhibit A for the jury is when PB made a whole video about how I'm a cult leader.
Yes, but that's extra funny now because everyone knows my history.
People throw that term around too much. She says, "It sat down and edited."
But it's funny because I was able to take all the actual pieces of what makes a real cult leader and pull your stream out of context and make it true. The love bombing one was the fucking best. Love bombing and the withholding, where you were like, I will shut the stream off if I don't get any, which was a joke. You didn't actually mean it, but out of context.
I will. I'll shut this stream off.
It was the fucking funniest thing to me. Oh, God, it was so good. Oh, I love it.
All right. Well,
anyway, it was funny to me and you because you and I both know my history at the time. Nobody else did. Now they do. And now it's funny for everyone. I don't know if I have it anymore. I haven't even taken my meds yet, so let's vote.
What do you mean? Which meds?
Also, I have to take my meds for my back. What do you mean, which meds? I have to take muscle.
Is it the only meds you're on?
No, but it's the only meds I will take while I'm streaming.
You're pushing 40 and you're a white girl. You're on more meds.
No, I'm not. But thank you. I am on Wellbutrin and I did forget to take that.
All right, so you are on more meds. Wellbutrin. Exactly the exact thing I was It's either that or Lexapro. What else could you possibly be on? Or sertraline.
I don't know what any of those things are, but
They're all Wellbutrin.
oh, okay. Well then, yes, I'm on all of them.
I know.
Okay. Now listen,
Right.
I can only be streaming for a certain number of hours right now this week, and I'm really into this game. So let's have chat vote on what the fuck is happening. They don't even know what we're talking about.
What we're talking about. Okay.
Could you explain?
If I do it, it's going to take a really long time, so maybe you should do it. Yeah, we got to get you out of here.
Yeah, I knew you were going to do that. Okay. Just because weirdly, you don't like speaking to your chat.
I hate them,
guys,
they hate me.
this is what's happening.
That's the agreement.
Okay. This is what's happening. Brad and I are going to play a game together since you guys enjoyed Split Fiction so much. But you have to choose what we're playing. That's it. You're going to vote.
I don't know how they're going to vote.
Brad has the list, and he's going to... Oh, I've got the vote thing.
What vote
What do you mean you don't know how they're going to vote? You do voting every day.
Yeah, but we have 2 different chat rooms.
Hold on. I'm wondering if we do...
The poll didn't work if we combined the chats, did it? We did it before during Split Fiction.
I don't think...
Did it?
We could join the chat, but I don't think it works, Rolo. I think you have to do...
I'm sure we did it before and it didn't work and we were like, oh, that's annoying. We can try it. Do you want to try it?
Try what? Joining the chat?
Blend the chats and then do one of the Twitch polls.
Let me think for a second.
It doesn't work. Yeah, okay, it doesn't work.
Hold on. It might, though. Hold on. I have an idea. I think the only reason it doesn't work is because when I use the URL, it's for one chat. Like in the URL, it has just the Pumpkinberry chat. But we would need the link to our joint chat. But I don't know what that is or if that would even work. I'd have to test it basically, but I do think it's possible. Anyway, let's figure out a different way to do this, guys.
We'll do round 1 in my channel and round 2 in your channel.
So that sounds great.
We'll just do it that way. Yeah?
Yes. Yeah. We do like Battle Royale.
Yeah.
Your chat votes on between 2 games. We vote between 2 games, and then the final ones duke it out.
Oh, that's not what I was going to say, because the final one is not a blend, is it?
No, but we could decide then. It could just be you and me, and we go, we want to do this.
What's the point in doing a vote? We can't do that anyway. We had to put a movie. We were going to watch a movie, and we had to put it on a dice.
Yep.
Oh, what did I have to tell someone about the movie? Oh, I think it was.
I don't know, but it was pretty good. Yeah. It
was in.
It was really good.
Wanted PB
what was
movie
it called?
review. Well, this was it. I told them I'm not going to tell them until you're on the call.
Oh, okay. I've already forgotten the name of it, but it was good.
Anyway, so she did it. Yeah. I also can't remember what it's called. It had Anne Hathaway in it, so take your pick.
Colossal.
Yeah, we put it on. We didn't.
Yep.
We didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what, I didn't expect.
Well,
almost anything.
Yeah, are we allowed to talk about it though? Because it kind of, if we talk about our reaction to the thing, then
no
it
one's
spoils
seen it.
The premise of the movie. Yeah, we didn't even know it existed.
It's a good movie. Go and watch it. How about that?
It was really good. Everyone should watch it. And tell us what you think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It was
wild
not
to see
expecting.
2 brain cells interacting in real time.
Oh, says Murgles, who, by the way, did I tell you what she did?
No.
I haven't even outed her.
I love the way
for
that you
this.
said that. Yeah, let's go. What happened?
You know what she So
what did she do?
I don't know. You haven't got time for this.
Oh, go on. You cannot do that. You already started it. Let's go.
So those of you that have been enjoying critically acclaimed Table Story Show Side Quest may have enjoyed the fact that they went to a fighters guild and they were going to hire a fighter. Originally, the original plan was that Murgles was going to play the fighter that they hire. So
That's amazing.
Yeah, and it was their idea. The players, they were like, get Mergs in. I was like, I don't like her very much. And they went, go on, get Mergs in. I was like, yeah, but I don't really think she's very good or anything. And then they were like, go on, put Mergs in it. And I said, well, I don't. The thing is, I think Murgles is both ugly and a terrible role player, and I don't think that she really fits within this cast.
I'm gonna kill you.
And they said, just why not? Why not? Why not? And I said, all right, fine. You've twisted my arm. I'll ask Mergs. So I send Murgles a message, and I'm like, hey, how do you feel about like showing up next week and being the fighter that they hire? Because that's hilarious, right? It's the Cura cast back. And she was like, yeah, that's a great idea. It's a great idea. But, you know, I've got to figure out my like shifts and stuff, like whether I can make it. She was like, let me, you know, I'll ask them, I'll figure it out and I'll message you tomorrow. And I went, yeah, great, cool. Guess when she messaged me?
During the show.
No, she didn't.
Okay.
Just
no.
left me hanging like a low testicle in the breeze. And I messaged her just before, like the night before. Side question was like, hey, so guessing you can't do it? Dude. She was like, oh my God. The worst feeling, by the way. How bad is that? I hate that feeling.
It's the worst.
So much. The last time I had a feeling like, the last time that happened to me really badly, I had the most world-ending panic attack. Worst feeling ever. So yeah, that's why Mergs wasn't in the last episode. And was meant to be. So she's coming in here roasting us. You know, she's like, oh, these two brain cells. Forgot. Just straight up, you know.
But she's not wrong. We have no working brain cells right now. This is like a 10-minute task that's taken 40 minutes. Also, straw poll exists. I thought they closed it down, but we could just make one straw poll and then put the link in both our chats.
Oh, let's do that.
Right? Okay, perfect. Okay, what game do we play?
You pulling it up?
Yep. Okay, got it. All right, what are our options? Do you want to put them in the thing so that or are we reading them out loud? You read them out loud.
I've just pulled your stream up on mine.
Okay.
I'm going to make you as big as I possibly can on the screen.
No, please don't do that.
How big is that? That's got to be...
Please don't do that.
Be so enormous.
Please don't do that. Just read the options out loud. I will...
Oh, I don't even remember what they were. Let me see if I can... We had a list, didn't we? Where did I put that?
Yeah.
In our DMs? Let me...
Ooh, are we doing a ranking poll?
Okay, here we go.
Multiple choice. Okay. Yep. I'm ready.
So, the first one was Outward.
Okay.
And I have no memory of what that is. At all.
Me either. Oh, wait, no. That's the one that is like hardcore. There's no save. There's no fast travel. And we don't know too much more about it because we didn't look into it because we didn't want to spoil it.
A question before we put that on the thing. A, can we play that two-player?
We will kill each other by the end of this.
Do we need, can we play it on like a private server where it's just the two of us? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the first thing because I don't think we want...
Okay.
The next game, while they spend an hour replying to my question, is...
Multiple choice sounded to me like I would choose multiple.
You don't know what multiple choice means?
Are you homeschooled? What? Did you never take a fucking test?
Foreign or homeschooled? Place your bets.
Homeschooled.
Think so?
Okay, anyway, what's the second option?
You spend 5 minutes with me and you're already roasting your chat, you know. The second option is a game called We Were Here. Don't know what it is.
Oh, yes. You
know that one? What was that one?
We Were Here. I know, I don't remember, but I just remember the title because I was like, yeah, that seems cool. Is that the one? No, that's Unravel. Never mind.
The next one is Unravel 2.
Yep, Unravel. That one looks the most like the Split Fiction one.
Yeah. We did have another game called Sticks, but I think it's not 2-player in the way we want it to be. But it does look like a good game, and I want to play it. And the last one is Divinity Original Sin 1 or 2. I think 2. We played Divinity Original Sin 1 for a little bit, didn't we?
I think so. Yeah.
We should just do 2.
I want to say we played 2, but yeah, two works. That's fine.
Oh, I don't know which one we played. I feel like we played 1.
I can't remember at this stage.
We'll find out.
Okay, this is it. Was there anything else we wanted to add to this?
Outward is not an MMO or an online RPG. It is an open world co-op game. Perfect.
Perfect. Okay.
Those were the games.
Keep talking to my chat. There's someone at my door. And it's going to take me 8 years to get there.
Guys, don't forget to head on over to twitch.tv/BradWoto and drop a little sub. It'll go much further than if you spend it in the Pumpkinberry channel, because she's going to take another 6 weeks off at some point. Whereas I'm here every single day. I do a 12-hour stream, 7 days a week, and never take time off. And that's because I love my community. I love my chat. It's very friendly vibes, high IQ, very high IQ. Everyone in here is extremely intelligent. And it's just top quality stuff, you know. I am physically attractive, so it's all the things that you enjoy about the Pumpkinberry channel, except that I am doing it and will actually be streaming, as opposed to Pumpkinberry, who streams for 1 hour a day, she said, every 6 months. I mean, not worth the sub. So if you could go out of your way right now to unsubscribe from not just Pumpkinberry but Orcish as well, and head on over to the Brad Woto channel, drop a little sub over there. You know, it's just sort of money. It's bang for your buck. It's bang for your buck. There's no reason not to do that. And a reminder in there to unsubscribe from Orcish, being the sort of prime directive of what was being requested. Secondarily, head on over to the Brad Woto channel. But if you could just you've got time now while we're waiting for PB to come back. She's got to hobble all the way to a door, which is 3 feet away from her, and then hobble back. So she could be gone for an hour and a half, which is just about enough time for you to head on over to twitch.tv/Orcish and just ensure that you are not subscribed. And if you could unfollow him and maybe block him while you're there as well, I think that would be a great use of this time. I'd like to welcome back to the stage Pumpkinberry.
I'm out of breath, so keep going.
Fuck, dude. Lazy. I mean, do some exercise, bro. What the fuck, man? Stop eating burgers. This is unbelievable.
Oh, God. It is true, though. It's like 3 feet away. I have to hobble over there.
All right. The Hobgoblin.
Hobgoblin? Why is that so cute?
That's who you are.
Okay, I have it. Okay, I think we're good.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna do this, and then I think. Oh, perfect. Now, how do I give you the link? Share. Okay, awesome. All right, guys, here we go. What? Hello? Paste. There we go. Here is the link. Give to your chat.
Okay.
Do I vote, or do I can just show results? Okay, cool.
I do that?
Neat.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah.
All right, what game do we play on Mondays, not Friday, because Brad can't do more than one thing in a day? Look, I'll do Friday only if it's 9 a.m. though.
I mean, that was the plan, but I mostly put that in the title as a joke. Monday is fine. Monday works.
All right, you say so.
Uh-huh.
You say so.
Oh, wow, look at that. Wow, this shocked me.
Yeah? What did you think it was going to be? Outward, because it's the only one we spoke about, which always influences
Yeah,
votes.
either Outward or... I just expected Divinity to be the last one just because it's longer. And I feel like everyone's played that and seen that. So I just assumed they would want to see something different. Interesting. This is why you should always have chat vote on things.
Yeah, you can't predict.
Because you're wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong. Whatever you want,
You're wrong.
You're wrong. Whatever you think, you're wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's the equivalent of GMing for the crew on Tuesdays in side quests.
Yes, you're wrong. You're
Where
wrong.
no matter what you prepare, they will do.
That was great because I knew partially of what you had prepared. And so when it was like
I legitimately
immediately derailed, I was chuckling to myself. I was like, yep, this is great.
I truly, and I swear on my soul, I genuinely believed that you or Whack or them had some sort of bet that, and you were fucking with the game to try and get them.
No, I would never.
I would
never
respect it, to
fuck
be
with your
honest,
game.
if it was like literally like you had a bet on it that was like we can TPK before episode 6 or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, something is going on here because this is insane.
Yeah,
The
no,
choice.
I would never. I would never fuck with your show like that ever. Even if it was a funny show and it was fine, I would never. Would never be able to sleep at night. Oh, look at that! Unravel 2 came in 16. Yes, you can only vote one time, y'all. Then Divinity. Then We Were Here. Then the one we spoke about is last.
Yeah, that's weird. Normally, if
That
I
is weird.
speak about a game a little bit before a game vote, people assume that that's the one I want. And
That's
you
the
know,
one
and
you want
also
to play,
you just
yeah.
sometimes you're like, I don't even know, I don't care about any of these, so I'll just click on that one because that's the one I heard him say the
Well,
name of.
we did say that we played a little bit of Divinity and that Unravel was the most similar to Split Fiction.
Yeah.
That they enjoyed. So maybe that's why that one won.
Which
But
one was
also,
We
I
Were
must
Here? I
warn
don't
you-
even remember what that was.
I can't remember. I gotta look it up. It was calling me because my VPN was on. I specifically turned off the block for VPN votes little. So I'm
Oh,
surprised
it's the
that it
escape
gave
room
you a hard
game.
time.
The puzzle escape room game.
Oh,
And there's
okay.
like loads of them.
Where one person's in the thing and the other.
and
I'm
you're
really
the
glad because I feel like that one is a dangerous one for us to play.
It's especially dangerous on a Monday when you've got GM
Yeah,
brain.
when absolutely.
debt
It needs to be
magic.
something very easy for me to do,
Yeah, you have to repay the debt magic.
which
from
I'm
the night
realizing.
before.
Yeah, Divinity might not be the best for me to play first
Well,
thing 9 a.m. after GMing, but
Divinity
it out.
on a Friday morning would have been worse because you'd have to play Baldur's Gate, go to bed, get up, play Divinity.
you're correct.
So
You're correct.
everyone vote for Divinity.
That is accurate.
All right. I mean,
Okay.
Unravel. Call it there.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's got one vote more than Divinity.
Yeah, that just
Do we
means
wanna
that
wait
everyone
for a
who
second
voted
and
for
see if
Divinity
somebody-
isn't going to show up and watch it.
Okay. Jesus.
Just everyone.
All right.
They've got the link. If they haven't clicked it by
Perfect.
now.
Unravel 2. It is.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Done.
Woohoo! Okay, bye. I'm going now so that I can play my game. It's very good. Will you
Oh.
play it at some point, do you think? Will your
What?
chat let you play it? The game that I'm playing right now? Do you even know what I'm playing right now?
Oh, I saw one TikTok of it once and it looks fucking cool. I think I
Yeah.
could play that.
It's South of Midnight. It's
Yeah,
very
yeah, yeah.
good. Chat, it's really good.
It looks cool.
Yeah.
I don't really know what it is. Isn't it made by? Is it the people that made something like what did they make? Ori and the Blind Forest or something? They made something else that
I have no idea, but I love it.
yeah, that was like interesting. I think I can't remember. I saw it was a really long time ago. I saw a TikTok and what I saw was the other day I was watching your stream before side quest and you got to a bit with the cool looking toad thing. It was like a really weird.
Mm-hmm.
It just seems really creative and
Yeah.
weird.
It's
you know.
but it's all my favorite shit of like Louisiana Cajun Creole stuff.
Mm.
Like all the folklore and mythology and stuff around that area that I love so very much.
Yeah.
So
I,
they made We Happy Few. What?
Oh, is that what? Oh, I don't know what.
I
that
never
is.
played that one, but it seems like my shit as well. I just never got around to it.
I've never heard of this game in my life.
Interesting.
Maybe I don't know what.
We
the fuck
Happy
I'm
Few's
talking
the one where it's like dystopian and you take a pill or some shit, right? To make the world seem livable.
about. Yeah.
It's some shit
Oh,
like
don't forget
that,
to
I
take your Wellbutrin.
Oh, I did.
Okay, that's just. It was a joke more than anything.
Yep,
but,
I got it.
It's all good. Don't worry about it.
I did.
It was
The world
a little,
was
just
great.
a little callback to, you know, I could have made a callback. I was going to make a joke about myself being 21, but I thought, oh, I could do a callback to earlier on, and she didn't even think it was funny. So tune in for more of this incredible content and just stunning rapport between the two of us on Mondays. And we'll also have, movie club review.
Yeah, movie reviews.
We got
Colossal,
movie club review. We're actually fucked. We watched 2 movies
There's 2
recently.
twists. Yes.
And they were both very good, and we're kind of fucked because we've like set a bar
now
so high.
Yeah. Now it's like, okay, well, it's got to be an Oscar. We just have to go for an Oscar.
We have to keep
film or
watching these
something.
Oscar bait movies because we're just destroyed.
Yeah. Because the Colossal was like Anne Hathaway, and the description of this movie is like, you know, a kaiju starts destroying Seoul, and she somehow finds she's connected.
Yeah, and you're
And
like,
then it ends up
okay,
actually
that just
being,
sounds like
really good. We
it's gonna
enjoyed
be
it
really
a lot.
weird, and it's like takes so many weird.
There is,
You're
there
like,
are a
what
couple
the?
jump the shark moments, but they were good. Yeah.
Yeah. That was good. And we watched Nosferatu before that.
Yep.
The
Which
Eggers movie.
I want to see it again in black and white.
Yeah, it annoys me. It isn't in black and white. After we finished that
Yep.
movie, we went and looked at images of it in black and white, and it is fucking stunning.
Yep.
It was weird. The first like 15 minutes of that movie, me and PB were like, "This is fucking shit." We were like kind of weird. We were like, "Oh shit." We're like, "This is what is this? Why is it shot like this? Like, what is going on?" And by the end of it, we were just like stunned into silence.
By the end of it, it was like aces. Yep.
Yeah,
it was really good.
I was well into it by the end. Yeah, 2 good movies.
Well, it's because at the beginning it felt like, I don't know, it felt like they were doing all the shots that you're supposed to do, you know, but it didn't feel like there was any heart in it. It just kind of felt like, it was there. But
then I
bet if I watched that beginning in
Now.
black and white, my view on it will change. I'll be like, oh, for fuck's sake, this is so good.
Yeah.
Because some of it was the like, you know, and I did look it up, by the way. It was 35mm film.
That was my guess, but I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Yeah, it was. I enjoyed it a lot. It got me by the end completely. It had me
it
wrapped
was really,
around
really
his horribly long finger.
Yep. It was excellent.
Yeah. All right. Well, the next
Made me
movie we're
actually wanna
watching
watch
is
the
Shallow
original.
Hal. We've got to keep that
had
quality
like
up.
4 different jokes. Yep. We just watched it.
What, Shallow Hal.
Called Colossal. Yeah. It was called Colossal.
Yeah, they're on the same level.
Yep. Totally. Exactly the same.
All right.
Same plot and everything. Okay, thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Wait, when does this start?
Monday.
Is this Monday? Okay. All right. I'll see you Monday.
Can't hype 'em up.
I'm
and
blocking you until then.
All right, bye.
Okay, bye.
Man, I do not like her at all. She's toxic and annoying. Holy shit. What a bad person. All right, well, Monday we're going to play Unravel.
What about the fucking shit game that you were playing before, or whatever it's called?
Oh no, not what is the meme? Oh no, not Jemima.
Farewell.
She was really nice. Do you mean Schedule 1? No, the name of the person from the meme. It is correct. How many times? We should play a game in chat called How Many Times Were You Dropped on Your Head as a Baby? We find out. Why am I here? What was I doing in this fucking game? Miles Morales. I have a story about that. Wow, you genuinely were dropped on your head. I mean, we knew, but it's interesting to hear that it's confirmed, you know? It's always nice to hear that it is an absolute confirmation.
Greetings.
Yes?
It's you. The Chestnut Handy Stables now offers to protect your horse. Seems handy enough.
I've heard others say the same.
Goodbye.
That's not who I'm here to see, is it? Oh, it was you.
Greetings. I see you've been keeping yourself busy. This is good. I believe it's time for you to perform some duties for your guild.
Yes, duties.
We are a brotherhood, a family. What affects one of us affects us all. Fighting, drunkenness, dereliction of duty are not tolerated. I would like you to speak with Modrin Orion. He will assign you any duties that are currently pending. Good luck to you.
Okay. Choking on a hard candy in the mall at 2 years old. Security guard grabs me by the ankles and shakes me upside down violently. Throws me into the ground head first. Hey. 2 separate incidents, by the way. Choking on a hard candy at the exact same time as you randomly someone decided to assault you. I mean, how much money did your family win in the lawsuit? How much money did your family win in the lawsuit? Because that is insane. I've heard that, like, if you are choking, one of the only things you can do when you're alone, this is not what you should do with a child, but I mean, potentially would work if you don't know how to Heimlich or whatever, is you, like, cross your arms over your chest and just fall backwards onto your back as hard as you can. In the hopes that it spits it out, you know?
Go hurt something.
Okay. Can do. What? Velena Donton has told me that as a member of the Fighters Guild, there are a number of duties that are expected to be performed. She would like me to speak with Modrin Orion. Kidoki. Is that him? Nope. Is that you? Nope. You can use a chair. One of the only things I remember from health class. Yeah. I've seen that you need to fall forward. Oh. Well, here's what we know. If any of us are choking, we die. Because no one knows what they're doing.
Ready for duty? What do you want? I suppose you've come looking for duties, huh?
Yeah, it's literally your job, bro. I mean, this is the difference between American and English service in the service industry, you know. When you come, Americans coming to England are so confused. You go to American and they're like, "Hi, how are you? Do you need a table for 3? How's everybody doing today? Can I get you something for starters? Would you like water? Oh my god, I really love your dress. Anyway, I'll be back in just 2 seconds. Thank you." You come to England and they're like, "Sit down wherever you want or die. I don't give a fuck." The difference.
Duties for you. Fine. I'll speak slowly so you can keep up.
Me streaming.
I want you to contact Maglier.
Okay.
He's one of your Fighters Guild brothers, but he's defaulted on a contract.
I can't pay.
We can't allow that. Makes us all look bad. He didn't finish out a contract in Skingrad. Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. He's raw like you. Go and find out what's wrong with him.
And what? Give him a fucking slap upside the head if he ain't done what he was supposed to do. Skingrad. I mean, the worst name of anything I've ever heard. Skingrad. Skingrad East. When I visited Durham, it was definitely a stark contrast from service in the US. Like even nicer restaurants, it was night and day. Yeah. We don't have a service industry because we get paid properly instead of having to rely on tips. So we don't have to be nice to the worst people on the planet, which is, by the way, every customer. If you've ever worked in the service industry, the worst thing ever. Who am I looking for again? Maglier. Is that you? You're the only guy in town. Oi. What's your name?
How goes it?
Dion. It's me, Dion. I'm almost tempted to watch it, by the way. I might watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. because I've mastered the power of being able to kill dogs in games. Can I watch dogs die in movies? No. But it might be the way to do it. I'm not saying that.
Spare a coin for the
I'm never
infirm.
speaking to you, dude. I'm not saying you're... And we're just moving on. There's a fucking fast track to being clipped out of context is what that is. I think I'm fucking
Hello.
crazy. I've been doing this for 10 years, bruv.
Hello there.
Hello there. I mean, I can't say any name in this entire fucking city.
How are you?
Guaranteed. I'm out of a job by tomorrow. Unbelievable. Oh, is he in here?
Have
The Westweald Inn.
What is it, brother? They send you to find me?
Boy, you defaulted.
Defaulted? I suppose so. I'm not paid enough to do the job. I was supposed to find Brennus Astus's journal.
Brennus Astus.
That was my job. They said it was in Fallen Rock Cave. You ever been in there? Didn't think so. I'm not going back. Not for that kind of money. If you care that much, you go find it. The contract's yours. It's not worth it for what the guild is paying. I've got a family to think about.
I haven't.
Whatever.
I'll do it, pussy. I might be a cat, but you're a pussy. Yes! Yes! I'm the funniest guy in the room. Yes! I made a joke again and everyone's laughing at me and it's hilarious. Yes! I'm the best guy. I'm the best guy around. I'm the best guy around. Everyone loves me because I said something funny and it's my only worth. And if I don't say something funny, I have no worth and I should jump in this fucking river. There's not a river down there. Oh, but it is the way out. Perfect. A door to the Westweald. Door to the Westweald.
Any time now.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Tilmo. The most common male name in Lithuania. Hello, my name Tilmo. Very nice to see you. My name Tilmo. I mean, Kazakhstan. They've done a good job of making the game look good, huh? It really does not feel like an old game to play. It just has these weird janky elements to it and like the original dialogue and stuff, and like they keep all the memes and stuff in. But in terms of like kind of how it feels to play, how it runs, and how it looks, they actually did a pretty good job. Obviously all the characters look insane. It's absolutely nuts how many people like I've seen Oblivion remastered memes like coming back up on TikTok, and it will be like, you know, the characters will walk up to each other and be like, "Hello, get out of my face. I love what you're wearing. Thank you so much. Shall we get married? Yes. Goodbye. Goodbye." You know, like that. And then I look at the comments, and there's people in the comments that are like, "So they didn't fix anything then?" And you're like, "No." And then someone will be like, "No, they left in all the like the dialogue because they didn't want it to like change the sort of magic of the hilarity of the original game or whatever." And then the guy will have to you watch people double down in the comments. "Well, looks like they didn't even put they didn't bother putting any effort in. Didn't change nothing then." Yeah, that's the point. All right, forget it. You are intolerable. The worst people on the planet. Every single fucking person. We're outnumbered, man. It's fucking crazy. Everyone is awful. Everyone. And we're trapped on this fucking ball in space with them all. But it's crazy how many people either don't get that or have to double down on their own stupidity. Easy job. Oh. What am I after? A diary? In the diary of Jane, something coming out of space. We haven't seen skeletons yet. Oh shit, Merlin's in here as well. He lives again. He rises from the darkness once more. Mort flesh. Does this do anything for me? Nope. Do the old mods work with this edition? I assume not, but I would imagine it's probably not going to take long for the mod community to be able to get their hands on it, right? This is a completely different game. I think it has different architecture. Oh, by the way, thank you for the resub, Jaeger. I was on the call with PB when it came through. Lily's looked after Keeper earlier on as well, and Ratch crept in with some cash. Thank you very much. I didn't. Honestly, it was rude of you to. You were interrupting my conversation, you know, I feel like. So, actually, I don't feel guilty for not thanking you, but I did try to commit to memory to say thank you. Oh, come on, bro. Come on, bro. I am not sorry. Fair enough. I'll allow it. I'll allow it, Jaeger. Get the Jaeger bombs in. Right. Jaeger would show up with an actual bomb though, you know. He asked me to bring bombs. I have bring them. Brad, what was it like living with Merlin? Oh, play Oblivion. And every time a rat appears in the game is what it was like. You know who I love in Dragon Age? Manfred. I love every time he appears and does something. Might be my favorite character in the whole game.
Yeah.
I love that when he speaks, it just says like happy hiss. You know, excited hiss. Manfred is Matt Mercer as well, yeah. Can Matt play other characters in that? I know he plays Viper or whatever, but I feel like there's a couple of voices that I've heard that sound like him. It blows my mind that if Matt Mercer is in a game, he isn't the main character, and I assume it's because he actually would rather not be the main character at this point, because he's probably got a lot of responsibilities and not as much time. So he can pick up jobs where he's actually lesser characters in games. Pick up that check and... I go down there? I'm going to assume I went down there. But I'm surprised he's not playing like Elganon, you know? Why, you bastards. You bastards have made a right fucking fool of me, haven't you? Quick trap like that. Luckily I can get through. I'm going to get trapped, aren't I? I'm going to get stuck. I have to load up the fucking game from an hour and a half ago. Hit the deck save. It's like 5 minimum. A weak potion of sorcery. Very nice. I do not mind if I do. Oh, we're back here. Alright, so which way does it want me to go? Back down here. I got the, because I saved Minrathous, there's a point later in the game where I guess whoever you save comes up and just like, they help you out. So I had Matt Mercer show up to save the day at one point, which was nice. Aha, got it. The journal is mine. But it was nice because I don't know who the alternative is that would come and save you. But I'm glad I got Matt showing up to save me from what would have been certain death, I have no doubt. Yeah, it's when you fight the dragons, whoever you don't save shows up and saves you. And for me, they showed up with a bunch of ballistas, magical ballistas. So I had Matt Mercer show up and be like, I'm here to save you with magical ballistas. This is what I mean when I say that game's really good. Like, I find it impressive that if you save Minrathous, Treviso becomes blighted. And it must change the whole game, like what quests are available. Because you're walking around... I've also noticed on my computer that Minrathous and Treviso, whenever I go to those regions, they take ages to load in. Like, I'm running around and sometimes like none of the area loads in. And I'm assuming it's because they've had to build two regions on top of each other. There's two versions of the game. But like the quests that are available in Treviso and the quests that are available in Minrathous, plus like how it looks and everything, they must change pretty significantly. Like, I don't understand how a lot of those quests don't become affected. And it's like they didn't have to do it, is basically my thing. When I say that games, I enjoy that element of it, and I think that's quite a nice. It's like impressive because they didn't have to do that. The game, honestly, would have been fine if you didn't have to make a choice as massive as that in the game. All of that different dialogue, all of those different possibilities. Give me a conjured weapon. It gives me a sword. I have the bound axe. Oh my god, what is he dressed like? Is this only temporary? Look at him. He looks fucking sick. I'm guessing it's going to go away after a little while. Man, if only I'd hit that before I went into the other place. Yeah, it's brutal. I did a goog this time before picking, because obviously I did it on stream and I saved Minrathous. And when I was originally like, oh, I'll do Treviso this time, but I looked at the consequences for each one, which I would very rarely would ever do, but I was like, I already know a lot about this game, so fuck it.
Guards! We've got a pickpocket here!
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Run away!
I want to see this through. You gonna let him get away, bruv? Don't let him get away. You want help? You want me to help? Or am I gonna get in trouble? Come here, Shamir.
Yeah. I'm on your side.
You're on my side? No, you ain't. Who are you? What do I do? Fuck yeah, dude. I'll sell all this in town. Shamir's key. Do I get something for helping?
What can I do for you? Be seeing you.
I only did that for the reward. So yeah, I looked up some stuff. Like I didn't do a deep. I did a spoiler-free consequences goog. Like I don't want to know the end of the game. And it essentially, it was the which one has the better mechanical outcome or whatever, and Minrathous does apparently.
Greetings.
So that was pretty much the main reason I went with Minrathous again. Something on there convinced, I've already forgotten what it was, but something on there convinced me to do Minrathous again.
Hail!
He says.
What? You're still around? I've told you why I defaulted on the contract. Not too much else to be said about it. Do what you must. You found it, huh? Good work, I guess. Well, take it back to Orin then. He can pay you on the contract. Tell him what you want about me.
Orin? I'll need to report your failure.
I understand about duty.
Failure.
Don't get me wrong. Should have been more than one guy on this job, and I've got my family to think about. They come first. Whatever.
It's time to go and see Oron. Lore-wise, it makes so much sense. I think we spoke about this the other day, though, but it makes so much sense to pick Treviso to defend over Minrathous, because Minrathous is supposed to be this fucking giant, great big city with all these walls and everything, you know? And Treviso is just a little fucking shitty dock town. But also, if it really, for some reason, comes down to... Because either way they fall, right? For some reason, Rook is just the only thing that matters. Whether those towns fall doesn't make any sense at all. But if you're gonna save one of them, and my on-stream logic reasoning was that Treviso is a shitty little dock town that has no bearing. If Treviso was deleted off the map, it would change nothing. If you hand over control to Minrathous, to these villains, they're gonna fucking reap havoc. So it's like, okay, well, you have to. It makes so much more sense to save Minrathous from the perspective of you can only save one of them. But it doesn't make sense that Rook's presence is the only thing that matters. You also send half the team over there. But I have no fucks to give about Lucanus as a character. I don't really like Nev either that much. Both of them, the thing of like pick one of these guys to be your friend, the other one's going to be pissed off with you a little bit and it's going to become hardened. Didn't care. I don't care about either of those characters that much. The characters I like are all of the other ones. I've predominantly had my squad. The first half of the game was Balara and Tosh. But then I switched them for Harding because Harding had a thing that gave me an extra potion. And I came up against a fight that was like against an undead dragon or something, and it was so hard. Like I was underleveled for it, and I was convinced to do it, and I was like, oh, I almost did it and died and was pissed, and I was like, oh, if I put Harding in the group, I'll get an extra potion. I reckon I can take that dragon. So I put Harding in the group, got the extra potion, did the dragon, and was like, well, this literally means I'm better with Harding in the group, so I'll keep Harding in the party. And then like one quest later, I got the thing for Harding where they like level up or something. I don't know what it is. They become their best self. They complete therapy. I don't know what it is, but you get a thing in that game where they're like, oh, this NPC has completed all their side quests or whatever. So they're like, they're cool now. I don't know. They're better. I actually have absolutely no idea what it does for them mechanically. I have it for Harding and Nev, I think. But do you know what I mean? Like they become their ultimate self. I don't know what it means or whatever. But Harding got that, so I was like, well, I read it twice and didn't know what it meant and just went, she's obviously better in some way, so I'll keep her in the squad. So I've had Balara and Harding for the second half of the game that I've played so far. I don't really care about Harding that much. I didn't even care about Harding in Inquisition either. If my memory is correct, I don't think I spent any energy on her. But her story in this one has been pretty interesting. You know, she's the main character of this game, not you. When you do her side quests, they're as interesting as the main quest. I like Emmerich, but I don't use him ever. I don't think I've ever taken him out in battle. But I've been doing all their quests and side quests, and every time they get like there's like a little interaction symbol that comes up, I'll go and talk to him. I like all the stuff with Emmerich in. I like him as a character a lot. I've no fucks to give about him as a thing, because my character is a necrotic wizard, so it's kind of useless having him in. You can put like extra stacks with him on, because sometimes you're forced to play with them in the party or whatever. And a lot of his quests are nice though. They're just him like walking around a graveyard and you just put flowers down and have a chat with him, and I like those quests a lot. I'm tired of fighting in the game at this point. Like I will win and it's just a waste of time. If you put something with like 3 layers of armor in front of me and I'm just like, oh, I can't be fucked. I'm almost tempted to put the difficulty level down to like journalist easy, just so I can blast through the rest of the story. Because I don't really care anymore. I'm unbelievably strong. My characters are. I've done so much of the side quests and stuff that all the characters are like hardcore as fuck. Where am I going in here? Oh, does it need to be daytime? Yeah, I like Tash. I like Tash's story. It feels like a little bit annoying with Tasha's story because a lot of her story revolves around her gender identity, which is fine. I actually like that story. I'm sure everyone. Oh, dude, I bet we didn't even get to this, by the way, on the stream. I haven't even spoken about it. But when I was playing it on stream, we didn't. I can't even imagine how fucking annoying everyone was. I bet the fucking Reddit comments around Tasha's story are. I bet it's so annoying because her half of her story is about her being a dragon hunter and like a lord of fortune, like a treasure hunter. But you don't really get a lot of that. And I enjoyed that side of her story a lot. Because I think that whole area, like the Rivain area and stuff, is fun. Because it pivots massively into it being about her gender identity and her relationship with her mother. And so it's a lot of her stories around her cultural identity.
I know I don't.
And we're doing a Dragon Age Valgard review. I haven't finished it yet. But it becomes about her cultural identity partially, because she was taken away from where she's from and brought up in a different place. And then it becomes about her gender identity because she identifies as non-binary. And so a lot of it is about her coming out to her mum. And her mum is weird about it, but she's not like full MAGA weird about it. She's just being weird about it. And her mum's kind of an asshole in general. She's just a stiff upper lip mum trope. Tash is a weird character though. And Tash, she's a child and she's moody and standoffish. But then they have these moments of really interesting introspection and character growth that I enjoy. I enjoy the story of their character going from a she to a they and being led through that. I don't know if they do it in a way, I don't know if the game does it in a way that makes it too accessible. Like if I was one of these people that is just wearing a red cap and, you know, doesn't understand all this shit, some boomer doesn't understand what the fuck they're talking about, I feel like they could have handheld you through that story in a way that demonstrated what that experience is like slightly better. And they had an opportunity, I think, to teach people some of this like gender identity confusion better. But they kind of don't. They just have Tash just shows up and is like, I heard this guy talking about being non-binary and I think that's me. And like, that's it. And you're like, okay, cool. But then it becomes about like this standoffish thing where it's kind of an argument with her mum basically the whole time. And I don't mind it, but I feel like they could have probably used it as a good teaching point because it becomes such a huge, it's her whole storyline now. And I'm like, on the one hand, I like it, but on the other, I want to see more of her other story, you know, the treasure hunting and the dragon hunting and stuff. But I mean, I guess there's only so much you can really tell even with that, isn't there? It's like, they're like, oh, I'm a dragon hunter. And you're like, okay, hunt a dragon. And they do it twice, 3 times, 4 times. How many times, you know? It's like, okay, we told that story. And then you do a little bit of treasure hunting with them. And then they go, okay, yeah, we've done this treasure hunting. And you go, okay, great. But I quite like the character. I think they're kind of complex. I like Emmerich. I think he's adorable. Lucanus I don't give a fuck about. Nev I don't give a fuck about. Davrin, I sort of nothing. Sort of feel like Davrin is the choice that they want you to romance, by the way. It really feels like if you're not romancing Davrin, he sort of rizzes you up a lot, and is presented in a really, like a lot of his dialogue is just, it might just be that sometimes I can't tell if I'm like, oh, am I just attracted to Davrin? Or is the dialogue being like, the way he'll deliver some lines, he'll just be like, yeah, I was thinking of getting a new chair. You can sit on it. And you're like, oh, fuck, what the fuck? Why did he say that like that? I don't know how to describe it really, because he's not outright going for anything, but it feels like the default romance character is Davrin in this game, because they just present his lines in a certain way, and it does feel a bit like that. But in terms of a character, I just think he's sort of the Grey Warden going through the classic Grey Warden struggle. But they do give you a little bit of I would imagine that romancing Davrin would be interesting because you get a bit of a co-parenting storyline with him, because he's sort of struggling with essentially the allegory of having a child in Asan, the griffin, I like the whole Griffin side storyline, even though it hurts me and I want to rescue them so badly. I can't stand that they're in cages being held somewhere by a Gloomstalker, and I can't wait to kill it. But I think it's an interesting story. Plus, you're invested in the Grey Wardens at this point if you've played all of the Dragon Age games, and I quite like the Grey Wardens as a thing. I'm a sucker for a Paladin order. But I mean, I feel like he's just... He's almost like a basic Paladin who needs to be in the squad. So he's not the most interesting character. Balara I find very interesting. Balara and Tarsh, I think, are almost slightly autistic coded. Balara for sure. I think she's adorable. I like her storyline with the elves, and I like her storyline with her brother, which was like, it's so obvious what's going to happen with the brother storyline. But I appreciate... I think I just like the actor. I think the way that the actor delivers the lines and approaches the character. It could be the writing, but I think it might be the actor. Probably both. I like the character. I think that the character just has a bit more sort of color than some of the others. Some of the others just feel like they're written in. Like Nev is just like, oh, I'm this kind of like... One minute she's a bit confusing because one minute she's like a hardened, wizened investigator, and the next minute she's like cracking sarcastic jokes, and it's like, I can't nail down who you are. You know, what is it? She winds me up as well, Annie. I think it's just because she's everyone from London and we're just surrounded by it. This is why Whack immediately romanced Nev, because to Whack, it's an exotic foreigner. But to us, it's just everyone we've ever met. But I'm not very interested in her. I don't dislike her, but I wasn't... she did kind of annoy me at the beginning. Balara I find very interesting. I've accidentally romanced Balara. I didn't want to, but it came up and was like... She was like, look, I don't know, do you want to... And I was like, you know what? I feel like these two have had the most vibe going on. The way that I've played Rook has led me... Because I've done a lot of the thumbs up options. I played my Rook kind of just as a hero, with a lot of thumbs up options and every now and then I would do the smiling fucking whatever those masks are called. So like the kind of funny, the Marvel line. You get an option to be a Marvel character, or you get an thumbs up is just the classic hero character response, and the smiling mask is Marvel character, and then there's like standoffish, you know, Paladin, and then there's like a couple of other options. But I've predominantly done the thumbs up options, which every time you click the thumbs up option, you get Balara approves. So I've made Balara fall in love with my character. So I might do the Balara romance because it did come up, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll do it. Quite often I don't play the romance in these games, do I? Because I just think I'm just not bothered ever, because I'm something wrong with me, I guess. But I think I'm going to go with it just because I think it makes sense for my little character to... Because it's just... She's fallen in love with my character because of the options. And I wonder which ones make the others fall in love with you a little bit. Because I'm not too sure. Yeah, and is that it? That's all of them, right? That's my review of each of the characters. But I think, yeah, Emmerich has a great story. I'm really enjoying the Lich thing. Dude, I shit you not. It's one of those things that I hate so much. I had a character in SideQuest that I'm now thinking I have to shelve because it's so like Emmerich, but villainousy. Not villainousy, but like good neutral. Who I was gonna have this character. I might still bring him in. I mean, the thing is, it's not up to me. Because I populated the world of SideQuest, and I wanted that, and then I just put my little pinball in, which is the players, and they just started being a pinball. And what they run into, right? But I had a character that I was like, what if there's a character who actively wants to become a lich and gets the players to help with quests towards that, and they begin to help this little nothing NPC grow into a very powerful lich. And in my head I was like, maybe I could run another campaign in the future where this character is a very huge and powerful lich that was created at some point, and it was, you know, that was my plan. And then I'm playing Dragon Age. Bear in mind, I wrote that fucking ages ago. And I'm playing Dragon Age, and I'd never got down this far with the Emmerich storyline, but he reveals at one point that he's afraid of death, and he's like, oh, I'm actually genuinely terrified of dying, and I would like to achieve lichdom in a healthy way, basically. And then his story becomes a thing of like, there's another woman out there who has done the same thing, she's more villainous, and I was like, you motherfucker. Nothing I ever write, nothing we ever fucking produce on that fucking channel can be original. And it's almost even more annoying because quite a lot of the time you'll write something in and it will come up in a game you're playing the week after or the week before you reveal it on Table Story or whatever, and you're like, oh god, I seem so unoriginal now, and I thought this was a pretty original concept, and it's fucking in this game that I'm playing now. It's not like it was like 2 years later. It like comes up the week after. It happens a lot. And I wonder if that's actually, you know, the thing of like, you've never seen a Peugeot 306 before, and then you buy one, or your friend buys one, or your dad buys a Peugeot 306, and now you've seen a Peugeot 306. They're everywhere on the road. You see them everywhere. Whatever that is, sometimes I feel like maybe that's happening to us on Table Story. But I also just think it's just really hard to write an original story. And also a lot of the time when we're writing stuff, you're just subconsciously manifesting a version of something that you're like interested in. So you're like, oh, it'd be cool if there was a lich storyline. And you know, someone else. BioWare fucks with me a lot with this. Me and BioWare writers are perfectly in line. Mandela effect? No, not the Mandela effect. I don't know what it's called. But like, the thing I see it with the most is cars. Like until I know the make and model of a car or whatever, or I'm interested in it, or someone else I know has one or something like that, I see them everywhere. But up until then, they're just another car on the road. But if you were like, oh, I bought this by the way, I bought this Subaru, whatever, I would see them everywhere on the road all of a sudden after that and be like, what the fuck is happening? But I feel like that happens with the Table Story a little bit. So yeah, I have a sort of very Emmerich-y character that I wanted to build up, because it's very likely or very possible that I will run another campaign in this setting on Table Story or whatever. It might not be on the same continent on Vayfall, but it might be in the same setting. So I thought it might be cool if some of the characters that we interact with are potential characters, as in they have potential to come back, or they, you know, and I don't know. I've not thought this far ahead at all, but with Lacrin, I set the campaigns 1,000 years apart, so I could have characters that were, for example, in this, and then I set another campaign 100 years in the future, and there is a lich that is one of the villains or whatever, and you find out that it's the character from the previous thing, and I was like, it's kind of annoying, you know, or maybe he's just a good guy, I don't know. It's called the frequency illusion. That sounds probably appropriately correct. Frequency illusion. The A cognitive bias with something you recently learned about or focused on seems to appear more frequently in your daily life than it actually does. The perception of increased frequency stems from your brain's heightened awareness of the new information, leading you to notice and remember it more easily. In simple terms, it's the feeling that you've just become more aware of a sudden problem everywhere the flow. This is what, like, and then you think you're in a simulation, but you're not. And then you give yourself confirmation bias that you're in a simulation. When you learn something new, your brain starts to focus on it and look for it. Your brain may reinforce the idea that a new thing is more common because you start noticing more. Yeah. I get it with cars. I get it with cars a lot. But yeah, I think I start believing it's an algorithm that's being made by the great simulation that we're all living in.
Do you think what happened to Kvatch could happen here?
No doubt.
Goodbye.
But yeah, man, I'm enjoying Dragon Age. I actually really like a lot of the characters. I think Balara is interesting. I think Wack's right. I think Emmerich probably has the most interesting set of side quests so far in terms of writing. The Balara ones are good because they take you to the Elven Land, and the Elven Land has the best puzzles, I think. I like the puzzles where you have to get the fucking diamond and move it to open different doors. I think those ones have been fun. Each of the different regions has a different, like, puzzle thing. I don't know what it would be called. The style of the puzzle. I'm very tired. My brain's running out. I've done too much talking today. God, I'm looking forward to ending this stream, making some dinner, and then going completely non-verbal until tomorrow. I'm just going to sit. I think I'm going to go and I'm going to eat some food. I might watch another episode of Andor. And then I'm going to sit and do some work on side quest and watch main character. And that is my evening. I am not saying a fucking word. Even if this entire building burns down, I won't say a word to anyone. The fireman will be like, this guy doesn't speak. Stream successfully derailed with Dragon Age. Well, I was actually going to end the stream, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just going to finish off this thought about Dragon Age. So, actually, the stream would have ended about 15 minutes ago, but I wanted to give you all the Dragon Age review that you were so dutifully owed. Because I wanted to, I gotta put on some rice. God, I forgot to put on the rice. God damn it. What is this? Why am I being DMCA'd? What is this song? A Lone Star song, because I put on that song earlier on. Fuck, I'm DMCA'd. Shit, it's been playing Lone Star for the last 3 hours, by the way, on my Spotify in silence in the background. So now my DJ is going to be like, here's some tunes that you've been listening to recently. And it's going to be like, I'm already there. Take a look around. You know that fucking DJ thing that fucking is like, here's some tunes that you really enjoyed in 2020. For me, it does this. It goes like this. It goes, fuck's sake, my computer's crashing. It goes, the DJ comes up and is like, all right, now it's time for to listen to your most listened to track of 2020. And it's because I had it on stream, just rolling in the background. None of us heard it, but I always have music playing on a different thing that I just control through the Go XLR. And I'm like, fuck's sake, DJ. Don't pull from these playlists, but it doesn't know not to pull from it because it was the most listened to in 2023 before I told it not to pull from this fucking playlist or whatever. And it's so annoying. Because I'll be listening, it's pretty good, that DJ. It'll be like, here's some Tremonti, and I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. And then it's like, here's some Monster Truck, and I'm like, cool, yeah, man, I love Monster Truck. And then it's like, here's some tunes from 2020 that you were listening to in 2020 with your stream and in the background, and no one was actually listening. It wasn't you listening to it, but it's confused with Spotify. Here's some tunes from 2020. And the vibe change is unreal. The vibe change is nuts, dude. And I'm just like walking along like, fuck. DJ, you fucked me again. Alright. Well, guys, let's get out of here. Tomorrow we're going to watch more Baggage. PB tried to ruin viewing Fridays. And she failed. And then Sunday we're going to do D&D. And then Monday we're going to start playing Unravel. Is that what won? That won, right? Is that what I've got to buy right now? Which is fun. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll see you tomorrow for more bullshit, basically. More bullshit.